Let's go, lesbians!
Lesbian!
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Into the Multiverse. Into the Multiverse is a series of D&D campaigns, all set in the world of Gostar. And each campaign follows an alternate timeline or reality. And this story follows that of the PB Rebellium. So it's been a very, very long time since we've played. And hello. And so we're gonna go through everyone before we start the game. Everyone can introduce themselves so we can get to know the cast that's playing here at the moment. And then I will do a big old recap of everything that happened previously as well. But when we go along and introduce everyone, maybe you can try and think of something, if you can think of something that happened in the last game, just to get those clogs moving in your head. Okay, so to start things off, we'll go to you, Sharis, playing Rael.
Hello, I'm Charis. I play the Changeling Paladin Rael, who follows the Oath of Glory. He is known as one of the dads of the group, a bit stern and strict, but it comes from a good place. All I remember from the last session or two is that we fought the Mist, and we returned Melody and Oscar safely back to Eden and Alba.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had a little ritual where we each ate a golden fruit and had a bit of a vision. Also, a couple sessions ago, little oozy wriggly monster shot itself up Rail's nose, and now he's gone a bit fuzzy-eyed. He can't really see very well, so there's that. He's waiting to see if it's just something that will fade away, or if it's like a oh no, I need it fixed kind of problem. So we'll see. That's it, really.
Very exciting. That's great. There's some things that I actually forgot. I forgot about the oozy gross thing.
Yeah, it shot up his nose.
Amazing. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, and then we go to yourself, Kat, playing Quill.
Oh God. Hello. My name's Kat. I play Quill Zorakai. She's a Thiebling bard, half tiefling, half goblin. She is the wine aunt and mum of the group to an extent. She currently has adopted a Microraptor baby as her own. Second child to Grug. Last time, the only thing I remember is saving 3 hags and drinking a lot of fetus water.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she has that in her. Yeah, she swapped out her water for that instead. It tastes great, it seems.
Yeah, you've got some nice birth delivering water. Yeah, birth water. Nice. Amazing. Fantastic. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Oh wait, I didn't even say what I am.
Oh yeah, what are you? What are you doing?
Oh shit. I'm a bard and a part-time rogue, and she's a bard of the College of Spirits, and a revived rogue. There you go.
There you are.
And she currently has a girlfriend. She'd be hanging out with her.
Do you hanging on a tree stump?
Yeah, my whole personality is having a girlfriend.
Incredible. Thank you very much. And next we've got yourself, Maggie. You're playing 2 characters for the start of this game. Would you like to introduce yourself and who you are playing currently?
Okay, hello everybody. I am Maggie, and I usually play as Oscar, who is a druid of dreams, and he is the friendly giant dad number 2 of the group. He's the sunshine, and he's happy to help everybody and heal when needed. He's also a follower of the mother, though, and he just got reunited with his moms. Super happy about it, and he got reunited with the team as well, which is super exciting. And yeah, that's what I usually play. But for the last few months, I've been also playing as Cobra, who's a wizard warlock Medusa dude, who just got reunited with his sister Medusa Melody. Yeah.
Doing great.
I'm not sure what else I can tell about him. So yeah,
It's
that's what you
loads.
get.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Super duper, excellent. So then, finally moving on to yourself, Marissa, playing Wisteria.
So I am Marissa, or otherwise known as Mars. I play a
Hello.
character called Wisteria. Hello.
Yeah, no,
Oh, I
continue.
thought
No, no, no,
you
no.
couldn't hear me.
No, no, no. You said hello, so I said hello. Sorry,
Alright,
apologies.
so I play a character called Wisteria. She is an Arcana cleric, a tiefling slash Fey Lord. But yeah, essentially from the last session, all I remember is, well, all I have written down is visions, and
Visions.
that she saw Pegasus with a dual sword fire down below, and she strikes her enemy. That is all I remember, and I'm a little bit concerned. But it's okay, because Wisteria is carefree and very mischievous. She cares about nothing other than knowledge and chaos. So
Beautiful.
that's exactly what I'm going to do today. Just go with the flow.
Absolutely. What a liberating character to play. It's just wonderful. Absolutely fantastic. And we will have Cass arriving later, who plays Shahil. And unfortunately, Ev, who plays the Kenku rogue of the group, can't be here. So, but we'll continue with the rest of the core party members and pick up from where we last left off. So, also, my name is Gabriel Galway. I am a DM or a dungeon master. Holy shit! I thought that bird was in the room. That was really cool.
I did ask that was coming from outside the room.
That was so cool. Anyway, yes. My name is Gabriel Galway. I'm the dungeon master, the storyteller of this. So I throw down the story, and all these heroes interact with the obstacles and villains and other NPCs that I throw in the way. And so last we left off in this story, the PB Rebellium made their way to the Magnolian Forest to find their friend Oscar. They discovered the whole forest, and their tree that they worship had fallen ill to a sickness from this sentient god virus called the Mist. So you went down underground to fight this thing, took it out, reunited with Oscar, and saved the entire town. And the whole kingdom thanked you by giving you different rewards and bestowing upon you these golden fruits that could show you and reveal elements of your destiny and give you different boons. Now know the potential destinies that you can go down and meet. And the last thing we were dealing with then, while you were all celebrating, having fun around the bonfire, Oscar coming back to his parents again, we now go to a darker part of the forest where Cobra and Melody are slowly making their way away from the festivities of the massive celebration that's taking place. As Cobra, I believe, has got things to do, places to be. Do you want to take it away, Maggie?
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah, man, sure, do it.
Do we noticed that they're heading off? Didn't they like say something last time?
Yeah, I'm not sure if they did. I'm not entirely sure what happens. It's been so long, but
Yeah.
yeah, I'll leave you
I remember
decide.
that they kind of just left.
I think they were just kind of like trying to sneak away and not make a big scene of things,
Yeah.
if I remember
Yeah.
correctly.
He was the
So
one
that
that
was
wanted
the
to say
thing.
bye.
But Melody does catch you and knows your body language and knows when you're trying to slip away or do something a little shady, and so kind of gingerly turns, looks at you, and takes a step towards you wherever you're going. Is everything okay?
Yeah, As always, everything is fine. I think we should keep going. Just like nobody can see us. That's the best option, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure. Problem. Lead the way. Rather.
Just full on Sunder mode.
He doesn't want to say goodbye because he's gonna cry.
Yeah, he's like looking up in the sky, pretending that he's like looking at the stars or something, but like actually there's some tears.
No, he's the original Tsundere.
Yes.
No, like I like you guys or
Can
anything.
she see?
What's that?
From Cole's vantage spot, can she perceive him, like any movement into the bushes?
Give me a stealth check for Cobra.
Alrighty.
Nice.
That's a
Wow. Seems like I tripped through everything that I saw. Hold on, where is it? Well, that was a 4.
A 4. Cool. So you think in your own mind you've done the whole like cloak flick behind you and kind of dash away like a Batman kind of figure and like no one's noticed anything, but in reality it's kind of been like everyone watching you. You get up, you kind of spin around, throw your cloak, and kind of stumble over a log and kind of have to go past it and continue off into the shadows. It's very obvious that you've left anyway, but yeah. And it's obvious everything's very open as well. It's not like there's many places to hide. But you do get away.
Okay, I pick up my things and I start running.
Yeah. You dash off into the woods, Melody kind of lifting their skirt, kind of dashing behind you. Alright.
Cole has such tiny legs. It's not gonna breathe.
At that moment as well, I'll say Trill's probably a little inebriated. It's just... Hey, have some of this. Have it, just a drink of this.
Do I look after my drunk girlfriend or do I run off?
These are the decisions you have to make in D&D.
She's going to like hold Trill's shoulders, just kind of put her towards herself and look at the others, like pointing at Cobra's general direction, just like, what are we doing?
Can Wisteria just kind of look straight at Rayellen and just look straight at Cobra, look at Cobra and go, should we follow them?
It's just kind of like looking over at the direction that Wisteria was looking over, kind of like squinting his eyes.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Even with a 4, you're struggling. You can see shadows
I'm
over
really
there.
struggling. Even my hand in front of my face is fuzzy, man. Like,
Wisteria will be like, kind of like, it's Cobra and Medusa. They're kind of going in the opposite direction. Like really far away. Should I chase them?
yeah, I'll come with you, and he'll just like keep his sword next to him and just kind of follow the bright orb that is Wisteria. She is.
Got it. Anyone else going?
I wonder, could I Misty step in front of them?
They're racing at a pace, but if you want, you can try to catch up a little bit. I'll get you to make a dexterity check, and Cobra, you can also make a dexterity check.
Okay.
Okay. Can I also cast like minor image of myself running in the opposite direction?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So you know what? Instead, give me a deception check, and Wisteria, give me a perception check.
I want to make like a mirror room, but in a forest kind of situation.
Ooh, cool. You're really desperately trying to get away here. All right. So Wisteria, what you got in your perception?
27.
27.
I got 24.
Oh shit! Yeah, Rail. Like in an instant, Rail, you lose sight of Wisteria, and you just see like a million reflections of yourself now, all fuzzy and hazy, and you can hear your voice echoing around you. You're like, oh shit.
Shit, I jumped too much.
You are here. Okay.
God,
Amazing. I
this
love
is
it.
how the
Incredible.
new arc starts. We have to find our babysitter.
Father is gone.
Oh god.
It's not close.
Honey, I lost my dad.
with
Just
with yourself then, Wisteria and Cobra, you can close the distance with a Misty Step for sure, but they're also running ahead. So let's just see who can get further. So Cobra, give me a dexterity check, and Wisteria, give me a dexterity check.
okay.
Cobra just starts screaming.
I
like,
I got a 21.
21. And Cobra?
I'm a wizard. I got a 13.
13. Okay, so you're dashing away. For a moment, you think you've lost them. You can't see Wisteria anywhere. You look back behind you, no sign of them. Turn around, Wisteria's right in front of you.
Hi there.
Ah!
So,
And I hold like my hand towards her, be like, no need to approach. This is fine. I am not living forever. Don't cry after me. Don't. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can.
You just watch. Give me a performance check, actually. I'll say you can have an advantage.
Oh, thank you. That was really helpful. Nice. So that will be a 21.
Okay, as you kind of turn away and you kind of fix your glasses, a shooting star just reflects in them, kind of lighting them up for a moment. And a little breeze catches your cloak, fluttering it behind you.
Is this scene in black and white as well?
Yeah, I mean, like you're so far away from the campsite at this stage that it's all pretty much in black and white. Yeah.
so that's all sweet and all, but yeah, you're not gonna go.
Oh, shit.
I am going.
Mm-mm.
I am going. I know you're sad. I know you're sad. I'm not, but I know you're sad.
Am I?
A minor illusion of a single tear falling down mysterious cheek.
Wait. You know what? You can do that. Can I minor illusion a tear on Cobra's face? And just go, I think you're sad.
Absolutely.
I'm not sad, you're sad. Then I start
Can I make
crying
the
for real.
tears more dramatic? So it looks like two waterfalls?
Yeah, so the
And
pair of
just
you.
go,
You're really sad. I think we should go together.
and can I just kind of like hoist Cobra up and fly him back?
And just go, let's go, Melody. We got places to be.
Melody's just kind of standing there
I
looking at you.
can't. No.
What's that?
No.
What's that?
I want to resist.
Oh yeah, 100%. You can give me Wisteria, give me an athletics check, and Cobra, you can give me an acrobatics check.
Okay.
Okay. Athletics. I got a 15.
15.
You got a 5.
Okay. So unfortunately, you do. Yeah, you get scooped up, even though you're like pushing and like pressing your hands all over Wisteria's face. She's kind of like fluttering, like hitting a few trees here and there, but does continue fluttering in that direction. As you do start to fly by, Melody's just like, Wisteria, what are you doing?
Collecting precious cargo.
My brother is not cargo. Do not insult him like that.
He's precious. I said precious.
He is. But he...
I'm still crying.
It's not even minor illusion anymore.
No, I'm not even trying.
Oh god.
Why are you taking him away?
Hold on, there's an ice cream van. It's quite loud. Give me a second. There we go.
She kind of climbs up into one of the trees and hangs on a branch so she's eye level with you. If you do care about something, you need to also know when to let it go if it wants to go. And she looks at
Yeah.
Cobra.
But he leaves without saying goodbye.
Um,
What if we thought it was a missing person? he needs to say goodbye.
That's true.
We could be trying to find him, and it turns out that he wanted to leave all this time, but we didn't know because we thought that he got kidnapped.
Okay,
So we
that's
should say it.
that's a pretty
So we should so we should at least say goodbye,
Cobra.
and then we let go.
She kind of raises her eyebrows at Cobra.
I want to say goodbye. I don't like goodbye. I don't like crying. My makeup will be ruined.
Then
This
it's not.
foundation was $40.
She kind of just grabs you like by the face, like kind of grabs your cheeks in her one hand, and just like, it is the least you can do for these beautiful people, for helping them reunite, me and you. No?
I can try, I guess.
I mean, you don't really need to say like, "Hey, goodbye, guys, I'm leaving." You can literally just go like, "Hey, see you later. I'm going fishing and never coming back." That works, right?
I don't know how to fish, but I can try.
But you can go like, "Hey, I'm going off to the library. Maybe I might get some milk on the way, and I'm never coming back. Sorry, guys." You know?
Okay. Let me go.
Yeah,
Let me go. Put me
see,
down. I'm
works.
going. I'm
Yeah,
going. I
okay,
will say
let's
goodbye.
go. Let's go.
I'm still lost.
Yeah. As you're making your way back through the woods.
Wait. My passive perception's 19. Would I spot Rael out of the corner of my eye as we're walking back to the camp?
I'm gonna say no. Like, Rail is fucking gone somewhere. You don't know where. It's a big, dense woods. Like, you look around, like, just off the... Straight up, you can't see him anywhere in particular. Unless Rail is making any sounds.
Are you making any sounds, Rael?
I think I'm having a crisis. Because I'm seeing multiples of myself. I've had something to drink. Can't see it. Just kind of standing there like, it's okay. In a crisis, you stand still and they will find you. The rules.
And it's the rules.
Worcester is definitely just walking back to the camp like,
I wonder where Rael went.
Yes, but he was right behind you.
heading
Right?
Yeah, I think he was.
Hopefully he
Yeah.
said goodbye if he's going somewhere.
Yeah, hopefully he's not gone off to buy milk or something.
That'd be a shame.
He's probably going fishing.
Yeah.
The only one that knows
He
how
does look
to.
like someone who would fit.
So eventually,
Yeah, probably fishing.
as you're coming back to the fireplace again, you're greeted with some kind of warm smiles and people just nodding at you, waving. One of the hags, Boo, as well, is just like,
Jeff, where the fuck is that handsome devil gone? I need to look at those eyes of his. If you see him...
she's just kind of leaning in drunkenly to yourself, Quill and Trill, just like,
If you see him, you tell him to come to my hut tonight, and I'll have a look at them eyes. Right. I best be off.
She just kind of like pats you, kind of drags the pair of you with one hand like into her chest, just nuzzles you there, and kind of pats you on the shoulder, just like, alright, waddles off into the woods.
Into the woods she goes.
To the woods she goes.
Is there a way? We need to get Rail back from the woods. Eaten or something.
We'll get back to Rail. I have something for Rail in a bit.
oh my god! Oh, bless him.
Okay. So eventually you make your way back to this group, Cobra, and you just get like a little push on your lower back into the crowd by Melody. Kind of turns away.
Okay, I've done this. Okay. And I kind of just grab a piece of my coat and I start just like, you know, when you don't want to look at the face of someone and you kind of just going through the fabric and you stretch it a little bit. And he's like, I'm going. Maybe I'll buy some milk from the library, or maybe I'll catch some fish, but I've got some stuff to do.
Okay.
I guess.
Good job, but maybe a little louder. Do you want me to hype you up? I'm gonna hype you up. So Wisteria will kind of like fly a little bit higher. I go, everyone's attention, please. All right, thank you.
Oh no.
So
as
this is Cobra. Everyone knows and loves Cobra. Say hi, Cobra.
Hi,
Yeah.
Cobra.
Cobra wishes to say something. Cobra, take the stage.
You see
The
then
stage is mine.
Shahil kind of slowly move his way over and place his hand on your shoulder. I
No.
understand.
No, you don't understand.
Oh no, I understand. Absolutely.
What do you understand?
You're fine. You got to leave. No problem.
I do.
Yeah. Here. And
You're
he
going somewhere, Cobra?
Shit to do.
What to do? Okay, that's fine.
I'm not. I don't like going, but like I have to go, and things are happening, and I have to go. I found my sister. Thank you all very much. Wishing you a great evening. Goodbye.
Well, if you need any help with anything, you can always give us a message and we can keep in contact. I have sending if you ever want to chat.
Oh, maybe. Yeah,
Yeah?
that sounds great.
You can see Quill holding Trill a bit closer to herself with like a big grin on her face. Like, yeah!
Yeah, that sounds great. Can I go now? I don't like goodbyes.
It's not goodbye. We'll see you guys again.
Cook comes marching over and just stands
Just
looming
start
behind
crying
you. You are the very smart, tricksy man. Yes.
You are strong
I know.
and big.
Yes. Most
Well
impressive. You are very scrawny and weak, but it is okay. Because you... And he just pokes your head with his finger, but it kind of takes up like most of your forehead. You are very smart, so you must know what you are doing. So I will not question you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's really kind of it. And I kind of take off the finger from my forehead. I just kind of start putting it away.
Oh, so sorry. And he like just pokes your
That's
shoulder
okay.
instead.
Forehead is pleasant.
Yes, this is where your big brain is kept.
Yes.
You rude of me.
Okay. I'm pretty sure our paths will cross again. I'm sorry, my makeup is probably ruined right now, but I'm pretty sure I'll see you guys again. Thank you for everything.
Can I minor? Oh my god! Can I minor illusion some like really cool, like swaggy glasses on the Cobra and be like, it's okay, no one's looking.
You could say the those kind of pixely sunglasses just slowly lower over his eyes, hide the tears.
Beautiful, exactly what I wished for.
Wizard life.
Amazing. Yeah. I'm just gonna take Melody's hand and be like, your turn now.
Oh shit, okay, right. Oh fuck. True. Hello everybody, goodbye. You're all wonderful. I'll see you again very, very soon. But myself and my brother have some unfinished business we need to do, and I'm sure it'll be for the greater good. We'll be seeing you on the other side of this fantastic war that is about to commence. And I love you all. And she just gives a kiss in the air and winks and hops down off the log. Let's go. Can't stay around much longer before I start tearing up. Seeing you cry just makes my eyes start to heat up. She like slaps her cheeks a bit, and it's like.
I'll minor illusion swaggy glasses on her too.
I think you're done.
He's still in the fucking woods.
I'm just here.
Pair of you.
Everyone's surviving.
Sir.
As Melody and Cobra, once they start fucking hell English. Once they start heading away, Cobra is gonna ask Melody, do you have any tissues?
Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, of course.
She like pulls out a hanky and just kind of like rubs your nose, like grabs your nose with the hanky and kind of wipes away the snots and uses the same hanky to wipe your eyes, lifting your glasses up and just like, look at the state of you. Clean yourself up. And she hands you the rest of the hanky.
Thank you.
Can't be looking like that when we go to meet our mistress.
That's right. We can buy some new makeup on the way.
That's true.
Right.
I have some gold saved up. Come on.
Sounds great.
She just starts strutting out of there in heels. Pair of you in heels.
Aw, it's so adorable.
Oh. Also, from Oscar's side, he would have left a flower for Melody as well in her pocket or something.
Aw.
I am yet to decide which flower, but it is there.
We'll be there. So cute.
Two of you begin to make your way out of the woods. Rail,
Hi.
just in the woods, just hanging
Just
out,
here.
just existing.
Living life, having some rail time.
Eventually, as Cobra's illusions would have faded, eventually as they cast other illusions, you do find the reflections disappearing, but now you're in like the deepest part of this woods. You have no freaking idea where you are, and it starts raining, and you're looking around, trying to find a bearing, and one thing catches your attention, and you hear the familiar sound of running water, just a subtle gurgle of a little spring. And
I will go towards it. I'll start finding my way. I just kind of, I mean, I can still see, but I still kind of am a bit cautious. Might trip up on a few things here and there, but I'm going.
you got it.
Here, my madame.
As you do, your eyes kind of get a little heavy as you. It's kind of unreliable all of a sudden, and you just close your eyes instinctively and listen for the sound of water. And
I'm still walking. Oh, sorry, Karen.
yeah, yeah, and very, very soon you find yourself now. You stop, and you are suddenly directly in front of this little spring. And as you close your eyes again, you feel the ripples of this water move out into the world. The water here bleeds into the edges of the spring, into the ground, feeding the plants. You hear the rain all around you as well, giving life to this jungle. And through that water, you make this connection with everything else that's connected to it. And as you close your eyes, you can see everything within 10 foot of you. You can see every single blade of grass. You're aware of every leaf on every tree, every raindrop that falls. As you stand here and close your eyes, you are connected to everything here that relies on water to live.
Oh my god. Okay, this is very, very strange. I'm just standing in front of this spring, right? Just eyes closed, just listening. Kind of like his ear might flick a little bit as he hears sort of raindrops and whatever. It's just very strange. He will open his eyes again, and of course, everything returns to the fuzz.
Everything is a fuzz except for this one crystal clear image of a serpent's head directly in front of you, entirely made out of water. And they just meet your eyes with theirs. This massive serpent body then coils out from behind it, twisting through the trees all around you. And you don't hear any words, but you feel this question in the back of your mind and in your chest. And you know that that Demu is asking you if you're ready for what's to come next.
Just to clarify, my eyes are open. I'm looking at this serpent.
Yeah, you're looking at the serpent right in front of you. It's crystal clear. Everything else is blurry, though. Yeah.
Amazing. Strangely enough, I'm not scared of this massive creature in front of me. He's kind of almost tilting his head whilst looking it up and down. As soon as he kind of feels that feeling of like, are you ready? Kind of just stands there, just staring at this serpent. He'll close his eyes, he'll listen to the rain. Just reply with a very soft yes.
There's a pulse of blue light from the head first, and then it begins to ripple down the entire serpent's body that weaves its way through the woods as if guiding you, telling you to follow that light. And again, a second pulse goes through, and again it repeats, just so that you have this constant light to follow through the woods.
It will start to follow. It will just be like almost like a gradual increase in speed. It's like starting off with a walk, just almost getting a bit excited. Just runs and just follows this pulse.
And as it weaves and winds through all the trees and you run after it, you feel this like joyous childlike wonder all of a sudden rekindled in your chest, something that you've never felt for a very, very long time, having lost a lot of your childhood, having quite a rough upbringing. Suddenly this spark of joy comes back to you, and you weave your way through, all the way through the woods, continue running, and eventually break out of the woods. The watery snake falls to the ground, mixing with the rest of the rain, and you find yourself now bursting out of the woods, find yourself eye to eye with Shahil. Just sitting on a log, looks up at you, gives this gentle smile, and you see the rest of your party all kind of gathering around the fire together, all looking at you, all smiling.
Oh my god, that's so cute. He just kind of like, I guess it just kind of bursts up the bushes. And he's just there, just like panting. He's like got a massive smile on his face. Like honestly, I don't think anyone would have seen such a bigger grin on his face before. He just looks so full of joy. Even though again everything is now gone back to a bit fuzzy, but he's just almost just eye to eye with Shahil for a solid minute, just beaming at him like, oh, okay, and just kind of putting his hands through his hair and looking at everyone like Oscar, Wisteria, Quill, Trill, everyone just like, and there's a new solid feeling inside him, I would say. Like this is not just a group. This is my team. This is who I am with. This is a solid feeling now. And he'll just no, it's just kind of there. Like this is whack. It's just like, oh my god.
I'll just say as well, probably Shahil will probably come over to you and just pluck a branch that's sticking out of your now messy hair and kind of tug it out of there and looks at it, looks at you, a little kind of like little grin on his face, a little perplexed, and just like looks back at the plant. It's unlike you. Throws on the ground, ruffles your hair a bit more, sits back down the log.
Just kind of brush his fingers through his hair,
trying to immediately fix it.
Yeah, it's like, but it's like it's still not perfect. Like it's just his fringe is like ruffled. It's kind of more like he usually has a bit of a side parting, but it's probably a bit more like ruffled in front of his face. A little bit messy, but not entirely like, not perfectly as he usually is, which is nice.
All right. So you take your seats and sit around the fire through the rest of the night, enjoying good food and freshly made meads and other lovely drinks like elderflower cordials and elderflower champagne and other berry drinks that have all been made here by all the locals of the Magnolium Kingdom. You spend a very long night celebrating, rejoicing, and relaxing after a long, long trip.
While we're all resting, I think Quill, after seeing Rael kind of run in to the clearing, would have just given him a heads up to go check on the hag about his eyes.
Oh, yeah, true.
Just kind of went, like, rested Trill a bit more delicately on the tree, covered her up so she doesn't get soaking wet.
She's probably snoozing now at this stage, just like...
Yeah.
And you see as well, a few of the other furbolgs have already predicted the weather to come and have already set up a bunch of little tents so that they can continue being present with the rest of the party, but also kind of get a little snuggly and snooze a little bit and also be protected from the rain. And more of them are starting to retire for the night and retire into tents and relax and climb into trees and doze off under the canopy.
Oh yeah. With Quill telling me about the hag, is it Boo?
Boo, yeah.
He'll go up to that's Eden, isn't it? Yeah, that's Eden.
Eden, yeah.
Just kind of go up and be like, excuse me, Eden. I just have a quick question, if you may. Sorry to disturb you. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Do you possibly know where whose hut is, perchance?
Oh, yeah, of course. Kind of looking around, arms crossed, and kind of squinting. Ah, yes, the big one with the big points. And she just pointed at one of the huts that has this like absurdly long, pointy roof that looks like a very tall wizard hat that kind of zigzags a little bit at the top. And they kind of grab you by the shoulders and help guide you to the hut. Just help you get over there.
If
No
you
problem.
wouldn't mind, I'd like to bring Shahil with me.
Yeah, of course. And
She'll
eventually,
support Shahil.
yeah, we'll say that Shahil can guide you over there instead. As soon as you meet up with Shahil, Shahil takes you the rest of the way.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So you make your way to the hut. Is there anything else anyone else like to do while they're here?
Before I...
Just vibe.
Just vibing. Just vibing and
Yeah,
dancing.
I'm gonna ask like for the group to do a recap for Oscar of what happens, like of their
Yeah.
adventures and stuff.
Story time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can say that you all take turns hopping in and catching.
I did want to choose something, if that's okay. I've
Yeah,
just
yeah,
remembered.
absolutely.
I tried to unlock my Book of Deeds again. Would I be able to try?
Yeah, absolutely. So, you look at it, start to investigate it. I will get you to make a wisdom check for me.
Sick. 19.
19. You read through it again for the umpteenth time. You don't know how many times you've read through it at this stage. You know these stories inside out. And you think about Oscar and the fact that he left the comfort of his friends to return to something he needed to finish, went down into the depths below, and knowing that he was putting himself completely at risk, he still tried to save his family and save his kingdom. And a part of you looks at this book, looks at the stories and connects them to Oscar. And you realize every one of these stories, they tell a tale of a moment when each one of these heroes has made kind of like, not the ultimate sacrifice, but done something incredibly heroic, incredibly selfless. And these stories talk about these people as heroes because of these acts that they made. And you believe that the only way to open the next part of the book is to learn from these stories and commit a completely selfless act and be a true hero.
I think she'll definitely close the book, look at it, go like, okay, I guess, sure, and she'll just put it back into like, shove it down into her backpack, and just think like,
See Ox just sitting on the book, like arms folded, just like.
Yeah.
And you hear him then like on your shoulder, like playing with your hair and braiding it, just like, I don't know, I think we could maybe do that. That sounded really nice, actually.
Can we?
I don't know. You're much older than I am, so you should know. This is stupid. This is stupid.
I'll think on it. You guys shoot, and I'll just start flail my arms around, be like shoot, and I'll just keep looking at Oscar like that was a very interesting story.
Thank you. And
Yeah.
then the tree started moving. Start telling the story all over again while eating. My mouth stuffed with food. I'm just really enjoying this conversation. I'm super like enthusiastic about what everything that people is telling, asking questions, and yeah.
Okie-dokie. So. Oh yeah, absolutely.
I think after the recap of our adventures, can Quill find like a secluded little spot in the woods? Maybe Baby will follow. She doesn't really mind if Baby follows. I was just wondering if she could like, I'm not sure how exactly she could do it, but like a type of like Ouija seance thing, just to see like the lay of the land, see if the land is healthy again, see if she can contact anyone to get a little heads up about it.
Okay. Yeah, give me a religion check.
That's a D20 plus my religion, yes.
Yeah. What did you get? 8. You tune in, you set up your kind of a board again, either writing it out or however you want to do it, carving it into a rock. And
yeah, she's gonna draw it into the soil.
And as you do, you sit there waiting for a presence, and your hand does go down to greetings in that moment. And you get this good feeling in your chest. And it begins to slowly just spell out, well done.
Does the feeling feel familiar, like a person that you spoke to before, or?
No, but it feels happy and calm and gentle and kind and pure.
Wonderful. That's. She's going to spell out, or she's going to say, thank you for the well done. And she's going to put her Ouija plaquette that she carved out onto goodbye. She just wanted to check about that, so that she doesn't like want to impose on the spirit. And she's gonna pet Celtius, just very happy about the progress that they've made.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. And with that, you look in your pocket. There's something in your pocket that wasn't there before. You pull it out, and there's just it's a peach in your pocket.
A peach. Oh. Like, does it look like a normal peach?
Yeah, it looks like a real fresh, ripe peach. You can smell it. You can tell this is a juicy one.
Oh, fuck yeah. She's going to she's gonna say thank you just out loud. And she's gonna take out her knife and she's gonna cut it into pieces and she's gonna feed herself and Feltis little bits.
And you notice that the trees just ruffle a little bit in the wind, and if the woods or the jungle or the forest around you, if it could laugh, it would be laughing.
Hell yeah.
And then slowly you do watch a few of those little moss balls start to roll out, sniffing the peach.
Oh, hey, buddy.
Start to slowly roll over, gently take a slice of peach out of your hands, keeping eye contact with you the whole way, and they all roll out together, and you hear them munching.
Autobots roll out. Hell yeah. She's very happy with it.
No. Okay. And so.
That's all.
Eventually, Rael and Shihil, you both make your way to the hut of Bibbidi Bobbidi and Boo. You make your way in, and immediately your noses are kind of hit with the strong smell of incense burning in here. Like jasmine and a few other things mixed in there, but it's really, really thick, and your eyes burn when you come in here from the hot smoke that's just filling the entire hut. And you also see the Boo is slumped in a massive chair, cutting off the end of a cigar, putting it in her mouth, and lighting it up with a green flame from her thumb, and just looks at the two of you.
How's it going? It's good to see you all now again here. So it's the eyes. Come here.
She pats the chair beside her.
Oh, yes. And he'll just sit down. I'm sure Shihil will probably stand next to him or something like that. Knowing Shihil would still be a bit on edge. Just kind of sits there and whilst we were getting rid of the mist, something kind of, well, for lack of better words, it shot up my nose, and now I can already see very well. I thought it would fade away, but it doesn't really seem to be budging, even though it's been a good couple of hours.
Yes. Classic scenario.
Now grabbing your head, kind of tilting it back and widening your eyes with like their two fingers looking inside, kind of breathing a bunch of smoke in them as they're looking in, absolutely burns your eyeball.
So you got some snots up your nose and made your eyes go bad.
Yes, I guess so.
Terrible. Right. But looks of it anyway, it's already healing. Shame I can't do much. But someone's looking after you, eh? You got that sparkle in your eyes.
Thank you. So there's not much to be done about it at the moment.
I mean, it'll clear up in a couple of days, I'm sure. But if you want in the meantime, I have a couple of these.
And they pull out two clear little vials that they place in your hand.
They're like, if you do want to be able to see for an hour or two, you can just chuck one of them into your eyeballs and you'll be right with rain for a couple of hours. But it won't help the healing process entirely, but it'll give you some clear vision for a little while.
Oh, thank you. That's very generous.
No problem. So, in a couple of days it'll be gone, but you can use one of these a day, or you can use two of them a day if you want. But you won't have them for the second day, obviously.
Yes.
But there you go. On the house, absolutely. On the house.
Thank you. That's very generous. I'll gently put them in my bag.
No bother. Well, you'll be on to Jotunheim now, eh?
Oh, yes, it's actually my hometown, so, well, homeland.
Well, look at that. Yeah. Go back to your own hometown. That must be nice.
It has its perks, of course.
Yeah. Well,
They're tough.
Yeah. Well, snow's alright. You'll be fair peckish. peckish when you're on the way, so we're going to fill up your old wagon with some food for the trip. That'll keep you going anyway, I'm on the road.
Oh, thank you.
No, thank you. Thank you for saving our lives and all that. Great shite.
Yes, well, thank you again. It's been a pleasure. I guess we should get prepared for our travels tomorrow.
I was looking forward to spitting in your eyes, but I'll get around to
Oh, he just kind of like stands up, like,
But you're looked after anyway, someone's looking after you anyway.
Yes, I'm very well looked after.
But if the boy there ever wants his eyes spatting or anything like that, not a problem.
I'm sure Shahil's like re-pulling a face like, what the fuck? Like, that's disgusting. And they'll sort of say their goodbyes and head out
Sure
back
thing.
to the group. So.
Alright. Cool. So, make your way back. Back around the campfire. Fire slowly starting to die. You can hear the birds starting to wake up at this hour as well. It's about 5 a.m. now that you've been celebrating, catching up with stories. And, eventually, all retreat to your wherever you wanna sleep for the night. The forest floor is soft, or you can retreat to anyone's houses for the night. But regardless, you will get a nice night's rest and wake up late the next day to see your wagon that you've come here with your horses is now filled to the brim with food and preserved fruits, but magical fruits as well that have blessings on them, so stop them fermenting as quickly or going as bad as quickly. The sides of the cart are completely covered in a plethora of different flowers. Again, magically enchanted, so they shouldn't die in the harsh winter of Jotunheim. And flowers have also been placed and braided through your horse's hairs, the manes of your horses, and you see the entirety of the Magnolium forest and the kingdom itself coming out to greet you.
That's so nice. They decorated our horses.
Okay.
Oh my god. I'm gonna give a goodbye to my family.
They were there, Alba and Eden are standing there, big, massive, open arms, ready to give their son a big
Gonna
hug.
give a big hug.
So the two massive fur balls come around, just squeeze you between them, absolutely just squashed and sandwiched between them in this massive hug that lasts probably a little too long than it probably should. Right to the point where you're starting to get uncomfortable.
Mom. Let me go.
And eventually they pull away, and Eden grabs your cheeks and just like, my boy, you look after yourself now, yes?
Will do. Thank you for your help, Mom.
Thank you for your help. You've done us
Just
proud.
doing my duty.
And we'll be here to greet you when you come back.
Thank you.
Okay. Go. You're good friends. Makes us happy.
Gonna give one last glance to the two of them. Give a big smile. Do my usual greetings with the finger guns.
Also give you finger guns back, and you see as your parents kind of slowly cuddle into each other as they watch you hop onto the wagon, giving a little wave, both teary-eyed. You can see Alba kind of just sniffing it back a little bit, just waving their eyes as well. At the same time, just trying to get rid of the tears. And all the other fur balls, as you pass them by, give finger guns as you pass each one of them. And let you return to the rest of the PB Rebellium as you all clamber into a wagon head off for Jotunheim.
Let's go.
Let's
The
go.
winter realm. Going to my home.
Okay. So, head off on another journey to another realm of Gostar. And, yeah. Guess we'll head over there
Let's
now.
go.
First stop, I guess, is on your way there, you'd probably be stopping and passing through the small town of Coldsnap, where
Yes,
you
please.
have some clothes waiting for you there for
I
Grug.
do. I have some
Been
very important
quite a
clothes.
while.
Finally, Grug will not die in the cold.
So you slowly make your way along, like down off the top of the fossilized tree mountain cliffside, wind your way down it, and eventually come down into the very edge of the Vale, traveling again for a few more days on the road. Let me go to my notes here actually, or I'll see if I can pull up a map. 2 seconds. Yeah. Oops.
The cult is going. Bye-bye, cult.
Bye. Bye, cult. Say bye,
Bye.
cult. Okay, that'll do for now. That's sick. Okay, so I will just get a map.
Missing Grug.
That's okay. Just for this, it's fine.
It's okay. No good.
Yeah.
He's with us in spirit.
My maps, Gostar World maps, we go to L. So, just to get a rough sense, you are leaving the Magnolian Forest, heading up here to Coldsnap, the very top there, before curling into the rest of Jotunheim. So these squares aren't accurate, but they kind of will give you a sense of, roughly where you're going. Because I have the actual map here on my own iPad. But just going to see, just for story reasons and narrative, it should take you from there. Actually, this is kind of close enough to the real deal. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is 1,000 miles. Fuck.
That's a lot of numbers.
Yeah, so, fuck, that's actually, I didn't even, let me just see it travel. Yeah. I'm gonna get a travel here. So, counter distance, cover, travel pace. So, going at your regular pace in a day with the cart that you have, you could travel, I will say, about 30 miles. So each square is, there's 10 squares, and each square can be traveled roughly, I would say, in 4-ish days. Maybe, well, let's say 3 days. And there's 100 of them, so it will take you 30 days
Oh,
get
damn.
to Jotunheim. So
30 days.
during
Holy
this time,
balls.
yeah. So
Good that we have food for those.
yeah, you've got a lot of food to get you to Coldsnap. And on the way there, it's primarily open fields and hillsides, going up mountain tops and ridges, and just going at a steady pace, which is nice. There is a little bit of snowfall as soon as you do leave the Magnolian Forest, as well as the Winter King is rising in power, and this endless winter is slowly approaching. Even before you get to Jotunheim, snow is getting quite heavy about halfway through your journey. But during this time, I will say, is there anything that you want to spend your downtime doing and practicing? Because this is the whole part of D&D as well, is the downtime. we don't have to necessarily role play it all out, but if there is, we're not going to role play, 30 days of travel, but in these big broader strokes of your journey, if there are things you want to build or practice or anything like that, you can let me know because you have ample time to do so.
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Yeah, so we can go through people in order. I can hop. We'll start with you, Kat. You just What would you like to do during this time?
I would like if Quill could try practice talking to, like, doing more Ouija seances.
Yeah. Okay.
Just trying to, I'm not sure what the word would be, like just trying to call upon more people at once
Okay.
to get more of a broader range.
All right. So we can say during this time, every day you pull out your spirit board and you try to make connections. And we can even say, if you'd like, during this time, you can start to carve and create your own portable board that you can use whenever, so you don't have to set it up every time.
I would so love to do that.
Yeah, absolutely. So during this time, you find the perfect materials that you want that suit you, like the particular wood that suits you. You can say with the help of Oscar, you can pick out the right plants and the right minerals and everything else to build something that is the perfect build for you. And during this time, you continue to practice for the month of travel. I will get you to make a religion check for me with advantage, and we will see how far you progress in that time based on that roll. So let me know what you get.
20, unnatural.
Wow, yeah, absolutely. So with that, you really feel like now that you've built a board that suits you, it's so much easier. You have this very clear focus that's tailor-made to your kind of spellcasting, and all of a sudden it's like all the potential that you have is opened up and unlocked. And you can freely communicate with these spirits now. You can you reach out, you can communicate with the same spirits. You don't have to, well, say on your table, you don't have to roll anymore. You can just choose who you want to access and communicate with the spirits that you know so far. And I will say, additionally as well, when you use your bardic inspiration for this, you can choose someone, or you can take 2 random ones. You can focus your power and just try to draw on more spirits, and you can communicate with 2 of them. But now as well, as you communicate with these spirits, they take more solid shapes. They can walk around. You can give them more life, and some of the other party members of the People Rebellium start to be aware of their presence too. It's not just Rael and Wisteria, but Shahil and Oscar and Grug and Trill also can see faint shimmers in the air that take up the shape of these figures. Yeah. Pretty cool.
She's becoming full ghost. Doing it, lad. She's doing it.
I can say as well, when you summon one of these spirits, you can hold on to them for about an hour. That you can have the effects and the abilities that they give. They can give you that boon for a lot longer now.
So that's including the people on my table, so whenever I'm in battle, I can call upon them like this as well.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
I don't need to roll anymore for the table.
No, you can choose, but if you want to take 2 spirits, I'll get you to roll twice on the table, because it's a stronger force coming through that you're pulling through, and you don't know who you're going to get. But from now on, if you just choose one, you can pick which one.
Okay, and if she does call upon 2, does that mean that she can give them to 2 people, or do they still have to go into 1 person?
No, you can put them in 2 different people as well if you prefer.
Hell yes, thank you very much.
No
That's
worries.
so
Cool about that. So, you're there practicing with your spirit board for the month of travel. Who else would like to do something?
Me.
Alright, and what does Wisteria want to do?
Okay, I got 2 things. First thing, more sword practice with Rael.
Absolutely. 100%.
I gotta get that. I've got half proficiency, I believe, so far. Let me see. I'm a half proficient in great swords.
Well, I'll say with the month that you are traveling, you can absolutely get proficiency in a great sword at this time. Practicing again and again, you now, Rael, get to a point towards the end of this trip where you're struggling to keep up sometimes. You have a shield, but the weight of the great sword on your single sword is quite a lot when Wisteria is attacking as well, so recklessly and just using that weight of the blade every time. It's not just muscle, it's just like they're using the entire momentum. And it's tough keeping up. And you can tell at that point that she's becoming quite a good swordsman.
Nice.
Like father, like daughter.
I definitely give her some praise. A good job well done.
Absolutely. And you're surprised though as well. You've trained knights before.
And they take ages.
Yeah, they take a long time, but there's something about that Fey blood, that Fey Lord blood that she has. She just picks up things really quickly.
Yeah.
And it does give you, there is a moment where you get a slight shiver down your spine thinking about how long the other Fey Lords have existed and what they could have learned and what they could have achieved in that time.
I can guarantee you that for the most sessions that Rael was teaching her, she was probably muttering under her breath, like, I need to be a hero. I must heroic things.
Amazing.
Yes, but I've also got a scroll of reality breaking. I wondered if within that time, would I be able to write that spell on my spell book?
Yeah, so because it is I think it's 7th level spell, is it? Let me see. Yeah, it's an 8th level spell, which you don't even have access to right now. But I will say, if you try to, this is something that would be incredibly difficult to do, really, really high DC, and there's the chance that the scroll will actually get destroyed in the process too. But if you want to hang on to it until you can get those higher levels, you can. But it'll be a very, very difficult thing to do. If you want to try it, you can. But it's up to you.
She would try though, but it's a higher DC. What would I have to roll? Like,
it would be an intelligence check. It would be an Arcana check. I'll get you to make an Arcana check for it. But the DC would be 20 plus 5 for each level above the spell slots that you have. So it's 2 spell slots above. So it'd be a DC 30.
Yeah, I'm okay. Cat. I'm okay, thank you. I'll keep hold of it.
Okay.
Wister is dumb, but she's not that dumb.
I can say that
thought about it.
Yeah, you definitely practice, and as you do, just even open the scroll. I don't know, you know, in Skyrim when you go near one of those words of power, it's just like that kind of blast of super powerful energy kind of starts racking you, and your hands start shaking. You immediately have to close it. It's like it's way too much. It is way too much what you're holding there.
Okay.
But
that
it
is
does
all then.
sit there tempting you for the time being.
Darn it. Okay, that is all I would like to do then. Within that time, just sword fighting.
Sure thing.
I have something I'd like to do.
Yeah, absolutely. What would you like to do?
Okay, so as we travel, whenever we take breaks, Oscar would do some meditation in front of a tree, or like if there's no trees, he would like put a piece of stone or something on the ground, and he would attempt to build like with stones or whatever he finds in nature, like a tiny statue. Of course, it depending on the material, can be like funky shaped, but it will be always like 3 main pieces, and then some sort of antlers on top. And he's going to be practicing. How do I phrase this? Okay, so he will be like meditating in front of the stone. He'll sit down, and as he like swipes his arms in the air, he would create this very short shield-like, petal-shaped like shields in the air, but they will collapse really, really fast. So he's like practicing on how to build this shield of kindness, um, kind of thing. So he's just practicing that, and he's building it as if it was building like a big flowers with different petals
That's
growing up.
beautiful.
And he wants to leave like tiny statues of made of stone around
Amazing.
the field. Yeah.
I will get you to make a charisma check for me.
Ooh. Oh, okay. Mm. Right. Charisma, where are you? That's an 11.
11. Cool. So you continue to build these shrines, and sometimes when you build them, the clouds part a little bit, and a little bit beam of sunlight will land on one. And then another time when the mist is thick one morning, you see the mist kind of wisp and swirl around it for a moment, just very briefly. And you'll hear from the distance the galloping of hooves on stone somewhere.
I like that.
Slowly, as you make each shrine, there's just a little hint or a little accent of this being you're building them for, letting you know that they're there.
Good. Thank you.
No worries. Is there anything else anyone would like to do? Yeah, what does Bev want to do?
So throughout it, it's just going to be like a little mix of things. I think after things sort of regarding the interaction in the forest earlier, I think he kind of calmed down throughout this journey, you know, kind of bond with people a bit more, maybe like playing cards or of course like sword fighting with Wisteria, just taking the reins off the cart for a bit, just like keeping it nice and chill for now. But also at the same time, I think he'd really want to try and focus practicing some of his water-based abilities, because some he hasn't really tested out yet, especially with shape water, and also to see if there was anything, if that kind of sensation he had in the forest where things were kind of crystal clear for him, and that like pulsing, if that would ever come back, maybe through meditation or something like that, like a general gist.
So
you know, I think he's kind of like craving that a feeling that he got when he was chasing pulsing serpent.
Yeah. All right.
That happiness.
So
Yeah.
I will say, while you're doing this, I will get you to make a religion check.
Pokey pokey. Religion.
And I'll say you can make this with advantage.
Okay, thank you. That was a 19.
19. Alright, so during this time, first few days of travel as well, you have that same blurriness, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
But as Abu said, after the 2 days, the next morning you wake up and your eyes are better again.
Nice.
And you continue to practice and play with some of your water powers, using like kind of breaking away bits of ice from puddles and taking the cold water from that and moving it. And as you do move it as well, even though it's not touching your hands, you can feel the coolness of the water as well. You can get a sense of what's in it, how that water's feeling at that time. You try to connect further with other things around you that are connected to the water source. Follow that coldness, and it takes some time. You kind of reach out. Nothing really. It's all snow, and the snow is different. It's not as clear as water. It's kind of muffled, and it's foggy, and you can't quite see where it goes and where it leads. But eventually, after a couple of weeks or so of traveling, you go out and you practice again. And this time, the weather's a little warmer that day, and you head out into a nice clearing, and it starts to rain. And as it rains, you close your eyes again and you become aware of everything around you once more. And that everything within that 10 feet becomes super clear. As long as your eyes are closed, you can see. And you try it with a few things. You place your back behind a tree and you follow this squirrel climbing it from the other side, from behind you. You know exactly where it is. You sense it taking the acorn from the tree and going back down, burying it in the ground and scampering off. And you try it a few more times after that, and it doesn't quite tune in, but eventually you realize that it's when you're surrounded by large bodies of water, you gain this blind sight. As long as there's enough water around you, you can get this blind sight ability. So that is a thing that you can have whenever you're in a battle and you're surrounded by large bodies of water. You can see without seeing within 10 feet of you.
Fuck yeah.
That's crazy. I bet he would even try and just like, I guess with his eyes closed, he'd try all different methods, like even just fully like blindfolding, like, okay, can I still have it open but not see? Do I have to close my eyes? It just kind of, it's almost like a mini Mr. Miyagi moment, like, and it's just very weird that he can see so clearly. I think he'll definitely talk about people on what happened in the forest and kind of like especially Shahil. I bet he would sit with Oscar when he's meditating and be like, it's almost like you just see this different kind of joy on his face, like he just seems really excited, which is not really something he's shown that much before. So yeah, it's a happy time.
I will say as well, as you continue to practice and strengthen this ability, you now gain the ability to reach out, and when you're away from camp, you go into the woods, you try to follow, say, a stream of water that's, goes back to the camp, and all of a sudden you close your eyes, you can see yourself in that camp with your companions, but you're the stream of water, you're the water in the ground, you're the droplets of water on the leaves and the blades of grass. And I'll give you the spell Clairvoyance.
Oh! Write that down.
But whenever you use Clairvoyance, there has to be a body of clear water wherever you're casting it.
So it can only be used with a body of water.
So essentially that allows you to go to a place that you're familiar with or something like that, and you can see in that area as if you were there. Like kind of an invisible set of lights. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
No worries. Okay. And as for Oscar as well. Going back there, there's a moment where you're gathering firewood, and I'll say you're out with Grug at one moment, and the sun's shining on your face, and you just feel good. You feel hopeful about everything that it's about to come, and you can't help but have that hope and that love and that affection. It just comes out and oozes out of you, and you just give Grug a wonderful little compliment, and you see Grug just like super happy. Then all of a sudden, just picks up a few more trees, finds a few more trees around the place that he throws over his shoulder, and just goes off with a big grin on his face. And I will say that you can have 2 uses of bardic inspiration in a day as well that you can use. And they're, because of the nature of the path you're going down, you just have this new influence to give hope and bring happiness into people's lives. And so
that's amazing.
you can give people, I will say, a d6 to their rolls at the moment. And you can use that twice a day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No worries. Okay.
I did compliment Grog's teeth. They were extremely sharp.
Thank you. I like to clean them with the sinew of my enemies.
He's flossing.
Exactly.
He does the flossing.
He flosses with muscle sinew. All right. So, PB Rebellion continues on. And you'll travel for the whole month until eventually the ground below your feet gets muddy as it mixes with the rain and the snow on this well trodden path, and you start to see a few of these stone huts around the place with thatched roofs. And then you come to the center of this town. There's an inn. Fuck, what is the name of it? I've lost the name of it. Shit.
The town name?
Yeah, no, I forgot the name of the inn. The town is Coldsnap. And I actually don't think this place has a name, and I think it would just say above it, like, Coldsnap Inn. So, we will get your characters.
Oh, it could be Cold Snapping.
Cold Snappin'. Oh my god.
Sorry.
That was good.
Incredible.
Very funny.
I know. Thank you.
I am so amused. Please don't come upstairs and beat me.
In the name of the hope.
Yeah. And I won't get a cart or anything right now, but there you all are. Arrive with your flowery wagon and beautiful horses. You pull up outside the Cold Snappin' Inn, where you see a very frigid-looking lady with frost in her hair, kind of just shaking, holding a package in her arms, a little bit of a snotsicle coming out of their nose. Kind of, and she turns to you, and she's like, dashes over.
Are you the PB Rebellium?
Yeah, that is us.
Oh, jeez. Oh, thank goodness. Oh.
She then picks up a package and chucks it up to you.
Alright. Fuck this shit.
She wanders off and heads on
Thank
into
you.
the inn. She doesn't respond.
I couldn't even like tip her or anything.
I have so many questions.
I get that. I assume none of you have been to Jotunheim before.
No. I've kind of just stayed around Rainbow Range.
Yeah, people are just a bit blunt and honest here, but try not to take any bad vibes from it. It's just
That's
how we are.
fine.
Oh well, what's in the package?
She's gonna open up the package as delicately as she can.
Yeah, it's wonderfully wrapped, and initially there's just brown paper, but as you pull it open, then there's lovely silk wrapped around this package. You open that up, and inside is a bunch of cozy attire for a very, very large person. You kind of pull out one of the items of clothing, this massive furry jacket. It's like, it's bigger than Rail. And, yeah, it's huge. And this is your order. This is your custom-made order.
Good. These are for you. I know it can get cold over there, so I ordered some clothes for you because I don't think I know you're very strong and big, and I don't think it will affect you, but just for me.
Gert kind of slowly turns to you like a very lazy lizard. You see his nipples are like daggers in the frost. And he's been hating this snow the entire time. He just like slowly brings out his hand.
That's right.
Cole will help him get dressed.
I need to be warm.
And he just slowly puts it on.
Oh, this is good. This is good.
And just takes off his loincloth and throws it onto the snow, and it lands like a sheet of wood. Like it's frozen but also matted with so many gross things. It's just
Jesus.
It's just a disc. Pulls on the pants, and then there's a moment as he pulls on the pants where his eyes widen.
Why?
And this little shiver goes down his entire spine.
I don't want to know why at this point.
And he just...
Yeah, and it can be weird wearing trousers. Please do wear them.
Trousers.
Yes, those are trousers.
Did he get a wedgie or what?
His ass is firmly cupped in the pants. Like, as big as they are, they hold on. They aim a
I
little
know
way.
fashion.
They're gripping things. He's not used to them gripping.
Yeah. He's not used to the not so freedom that his dinglings is having coming.
It's the skinny jean.
He's just pulling away the sleeve of the jumper that he has, and he's just rubbing the fur interior, just like.
It's good, right?
If you really like them, I can order some more whenever we find some other place that we can get some more clothes for you.
Oh,
I have enough money.
He just brings it up to his cheek and starts rubbing the furry sleeve on his cheek.
She's gonna give him a little pat on the hand. Can't reach his head.
Well, for now it's gonna be, this is pretty moderate since we're still on the cusp of the Veil, but it is gonna get extremely cold and snowy the further we go in. So, I recommend putting on your nice furs. It's gonna be the one thing that'll protect you here.
I can't really feel the cold, can I?
No, but you can definitely get frostbite, I would say.
More limbs come off.
What
It's like, oh, no,
What
no,
about
no.
Wisteria?
What's...
Wisteria?
No, you actually, no, because you have cold resistance, you're perfectly fine in your summery dress.
Oh,
Oh my god.
What?
Have a heart
I
attack.
just poof off my fur a little bit more.
Okay, never mind, you're all fine.
I'm pretty sure Wisteria will just like put her bare feet straight into the snow and be like,
I like this. It's like walking on cotton candy, but not
Yeah, it can
sticky.
be. Yeah. Well, shall we head inside? I mean, I'm a little cold as well.
Sounds
so.
good. Sounds good.
You are short in supplies. After the month of travel, you have about a week or so left of food and stuff in the wagon, but yeah, you're coming a little short in supplies. Okay.
yeah, we
Alright, so as you all make your way inside, you're met with some very dreary looking faces, no expression, no emotions on them. And they just all sit there with a cup of whatever gross liquid they have in their cups. They're like tankards, but there's this slushing greeny black beer inside them with a little bit of a frothy head that's kind of just looks pretty sad, and they're all sipping away at those. Look up at you all in unison, look back down to their cups, looking quite miserable. I will say as well, I forgot to add someone in here. This feels like it's not even gonna really matter, but it's okay. Shit. But as I'm looking for this figure, I'm gonna put him there. Yeah, there's one figure in the room that hasn't got a cup, and they would have their back. Yeah, they go here. They'd have their back towards you, hunched over, just like decked in armor and black cloths wrapped all around their bodies, head down, looking at the wall. And then, in the behind the bar, is a very strange looking creature that I don't think many of you would have ever experienced before or seen before. But they are this squid-faced, purple-skinned individual with several eyes all over their face, just scattered around randomly. 4 long tentacles come out from the front of their face instead of a mouth. And they're wrapped in robes, and they have this mucus all over their body that drips from their hands occasionally, and it leaves stains on the kegs as they pour more beers out. You can smell cooking as well, which smells quite pleasant. It smells like some sort of meats and stews and other vegetables being boiled up, coming from the kitchen just behind this bar. Fire crackles with a low flame in the place, and there is still a bit of a chill in here, but it's warm enough. It's warmer than outside, and there's no wind, which is the main thing. And the whole place creaks to the sound of the winds and the small blizzards picking up outside.
Oh, I'm probably gonna have a bowl of what they're cooking, so who else would like some? We're sort of running out on food. I think it's good to have something warm.
Yes, please. This is it usually like this? She's saying this quietly, just to Rial. Why is everyone usually this sad?
Depends on the place, but from my experience, yeah, pretty much. And after that, he'll just kind of go over to the bar, and sorry, is this squid person like? What are they? What gender?
Give me a nature check.
Oh God.
Oh Lord.
Nature check to know someone's pronouns.
Well, I want to
more so.
More so, I want to see if you know what the actual race is. But
Oh, okay, that's fine. Well, I got a 12.
12. I've never seen anything like this before. You have no idea what this is, if it even has a gender.
Okay. I'm just gonna up and be like.
It's got a big belly on it as well, and it kind of wiggles a little bit when it turns. You just.
Okay. Like, excuse me. Are you the upkeep of this place?
Yes.
Okay. I would like. I'll be like just sort of counting the party. How many? What is there? 7 of us together?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
Yeah. Do I have 7 bowls of the stew that you're making, please?
Yeah. Sit.
Thank you.
They just gesture towards one of the empty tables.
I will put down 2 gold pieces.
Ooh. And they kind of take the gold pieces and look at them. They take that, put it away, and give you back 1 gold piece. And I will say 8 silver, and it'll be wait, hold on. 2 copper per bowl, so that's gonna be maths is 14. So yeah, they give you back. It's 14 copper that you can mark off and they give you the change. So it works in like units of 10. So 10 copper is worth 1 silver, and 10 silver is worth 1 gold. So they give you back 1 gold, 8 silver, and 6 copper. Shortly.
Thank you. And then I'll just kind of gesture to the others to get some soup.
I'm gonna go and help Rael to pick up the soups for the tables. And while I'm going there, I'm just gonna say to the person at the tentacle person, like, "Love your beard, by the way," and then walk off.
As you two say that, they just kind of like do a little weird shiver and then start to stroke their tentacles, just like, "I'm yours."
I bring back all that hella soupage.
You got it. So you all just crowd around this table, squash in, sit down with your soup bowls, and it's just this dark liquid. Smells a little kind of fishy. It's just a very dark brown, and has some kind of lumps of this yellowish meat inside. It's got a similar texture to fish, and there's others darker chunks of meat floating around, occasional bits of potato and some other unknown vegetable or mushroom. Strange textures as you eat it. It's incredibly thick and a little slimy, but it's warm. Very salty.
Nice. That's salt.
You also get some very hard, dense flatbreads that are like made of like rye. That they also.
Rye bread.
Rye bread, baby. Dunk those in. They're like rocks. You dunk the rock. You kind of have to really gnaw at them to pull them. They're a little stale, but yeah, it's very different to the fruit that you've been eating this whole time. But it's a hearty meal.
I take out like a small sachet with some spices inside, and I secretly add it to the soup. Because I got used to the flavors back in home. That might be all.
It's fair. I mean, the food here is going to be very different. That's something I forgot to mention.
It's okay. I like trying traditional food, getting used to it.
I'm not sure if this would be traditional. He's kind of like stirring his spoon in the soup as well. Like, this is also questionable for my tastes, but...
I just giggle at that. What would you say would be the traditional dish then?
Oh... He just kind of looks around to try and give like some visionary examples, and he'll kind of lift up the slice of the hard bread. He'd be like, okay, we have this bread. It's usually not this stale though. We put a lot of meats on top. It's kind of a bit of like a open sandwich, if you will. Kind of put a few vegetables on it. All the time, because we are a cold country, it's mostly casseroles and stews. We like roasting. We have a lot of spit roasts as well.
Interesting.
It's not gonna
really
all be like this.
Try some of that.
So maybe if we reach a good spot, then we can find some, or I'll make some.
Yes, please. My tummy is ready for the delicacies of this place.
I'm glad. But at least this will the whole, as they say, so.
I just take one piece of the bread and I get to chomp on it.
Yeah.
As you are sitting and eating around, and Grog's kind of like trying to like balance on a stool, and he keeps keeps fidgeting with his pants, and eventually he's like, what is this? This is uncomfortable. And he pulls out like a slip of paper from his pocket. It's an envelope, and on it Written on the envelope, it says to Wisteria. He's just throws it on the floor. Just like, ugh! So uncomfortable. Oh, better.
The trousers?
Yes, the trousers is very, very uncomfortable. There was this pointy thing, and he points to the envelope with your name on it on the floor. It's very not nice. Do not recommend putting these in your pants.
There was an envelope with my name on it and his trousers.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I'm just gonna like slowly grab it. I'll be like, oh, let me just check, and I'll just kind of crouch down and kind of like open it.
Sure. So you're just kind of squatting there on the ground with the letter and opening it up?
Yeah. I'm
Alright.
like, oh, your trousers look good from down here. They're very snazzy.
There you go. Do not put it in your trousers.
No, it definitely looks like trousers. Wow, it's got a leg, yeah. And I'll start reading the letter
Sure
to
thing.
myself.
So, the letter reads. Do you want me to read it out loud, or would you like me to send it to you?
Oh, can you send it to me?
Sure. I'll type it out.
Oh my god.
You can all talk amongst yourselves, but I'll just be writing this out.
I guess like during this time, I'll be kind of semi-explaining other things to expect in Jotunheim, and maybe about the people and about some of the towns. Like it's not really it's rich in minerals. It's not really, from his experience, a completely 100% rich country, if that makes sense. Kind of explaining that taverns like this are very, very common, especially in like certain places. That's it really. I guess if Oscar's asking about other foods and stuff, be like explaining different foods.
Not Trill. Forgot my own character. Well, can she get? Does she know what the bartender is? Does she any inkling?
Yeah,
from when
I'll give you. You make me a nature check.
when she was doing the wizard tournaments.
Wisteria is very much still on the floor, like.
Yep, that's so interesting.
Wait, no, hold on, that's not the 20. It's a D12. Nature check. 14.
14. No. You wouldn't know what this is. But you do know that they don't seem to be an aquatic race, like a merfolk or anything along those lines. They seem to be something else, something more alien.
Can she have a look around at the patrons? Anyone
I'll
seem
gi-
to be...
Yeah, well, you give me the insight check as you're looking around. Yeah.
22.
Okay. I'm just finishing this last little bit, and I will get you in just 2 seconds.
That is okay.
Okay. And then I'm gonna put down and just signing the letter. Okay. So looking around, everyone seems to be just kind of staring off into space, not quite with it, not really paying attention to you, looking around, a little clueless nearly, and also a little miserable, a little uncomfortable, but very hard to get a deep reading on any of them. Yeah. As you are looking around, you do though see the one character in robes and heavy plate metal, like plate armor, get up and slowly start stepping towards your table. Wisteria, you're squatting on the ground, and as soon as you finish that letter, a large sword slams into the floor below you. And you see a man placing the front piece of his helmet back onto it. Pale skin, pointed ears that have been cut. He looks down at you and says, you kind of see him as well. As he looks down at you, they slowly pull the cape away from their armor to reveal a glowing green lantern with this fire flickering inside it.
Oh no.
And they say,
no.
Wisteria.
Oh no.
Spoons.
No.
I know what you are,
No, you don't.
and you know who you are.
Mm-mm.
Wisteria, what did you do?
I didn't do anything.
You're just like all the others.
Sir, can you put the sword away, please? You're scaring the child.
He kind of looks up
Can
at
I-
you.
I'm panicking misty step behind Real.
Okay.
I'll definitely just stand up. I'm not kind of showing a threatening thing, but kind of like a hand on the hilt of the sword, but that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of cautious, but not wanting to cause a fight, I guess.
Oh no, Big Daddy! Father,
we-
no!
He looks great.
He does. Oh, if anyone has to kill me, that should be. Sorry.
Can we just have a discussion, please? We just literally just got here. Can you explain yourself, please, sir?
Whilst Quill says that, can I just quietly whisper to like Riel and Shield, and like kind of like pull out the letter and give it to Riel, but quickly just go, Mom, letter. Man wants to kill me. Apparently too strong. We can't be.
As you say this, like he completely ignores you, Quill. Grabs this guy drinking his his ale, grabs the back of his head, slams it into the desk, and the whole table shatters. And he collapses to the table unconscious, and he just walks through the stools, letting them collapse to the ground, continuing to walk towards you, Wisteria. And he
Can
just-
I? Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say, can I just get out my shield and stand in front of her and just be
Yeah.
like, state your business?
He just looks, points at Wisteria behind you and says, Fair Lord, you feel it in you, that craving for power, and you will do whatever it takes to achieve it. Continues walking around to the side of you, Rail.
I'll definitely just be like, actually, I just really like knowledge. Reading's fun.
Knowledge, training,
that's it.
wealth.
I like the swords. The swords
Station.
were pretty.
It doesn't
I don't
matter
have
what it
anything.
takes. Doesn't matter what form it takes. You want it.
Mm.
You feel that greed inside of you.
I generally believe that was true. Is petrified right now.
He just
He's
stands up on
definitely
the
crying.
stool and up onto the table. Kind of just looms over you. Oh shit. And then
Very tall stance he's taking there, kind sir.
slowly kicks off all the food.
Why does-
He just has food all over him. I am sweating now.
Can I get a read on him? Can I do a vibe check?
Yeah, give me an insight
I
The
check.
vibe says it's fucking off, bruv.
Can I ask who he is
Yeah, you
to
can.
him? Like, who are you?
Yeah.
Has-
If you're gonna kill me, can you at least tell me who you are?
It's
He's
14.
slowly bringing the sword over his shoulder. 14, you can get no read on this guy at all. It's in your blood. That need for destruction and chaos. And it only grows with age. Your hunger.
If
Your
it helps, I'm
hunger
only
for
getting
death.
younger. Literally.
He leans over, shoves the guy like drinking his beer to the side. He like throws him about 10 feet, crashes into the next table, like falls unconscious on the floor, squats down, bringing the sword that he's holding. The kind of glowing parts of the sword match to the same level as his head. They start to light the side of his face, and you can see these glowing green eyes below his helmet.
Does the lantern look familiar?
Mm,
I'm trying to find out a way of just not trying to get him to fight us.
give me a history check.
Can I try to like just slowly float away from him and just kind of like awkwardly not plead, I guess, but just very frantically be like, I mean, we could probably talk about this, right? I mean, like, how bad can I be? I've got pink hair. People like people with pink hair.
You can't
And I got
escape.
angel wings. Angel wings are pretty cute, right?
You can't escape who you are.
I'm.
You know that, and you relish it.
No, I don't.
Everyone's just below you. You don't humble yourself.
I think our friend needs a drink. Sir.
It's just gonna be. Do I actually recognize anything about this guy, about his armor or his weapons?
Give me a history check.
History.
And what did you get, Quill, on your history check?
10.
10. No idea who this guy is. He now tilts his head as well, looking at Wisteria curling around you. You're a monster, and I slay monsters.
Oh, dare
I'm gonna
you.
cast friends.
Oh shit. Okay. What did Rael get on their history check?
Got an 18, my dude.
18. You've heard of someone like this before. The dark armor, the glowing sword. There was a time, about 1,000 years ago or so, where there was a period of time in history called a century of slaughter. And during this time, hundreds of children of the Fey Lords were killed and culled. And the one who killed the most Fey Lords in this time was an individual called Blight Darklight. And he matches the description. But that was at least over 1,000 years ago.
What's his name? Blight Darklight.
Blight Darklight, yeah. In terms of friends, what do they need to do to save against that? Is it a cantrip? Is it?
Yeah, it's a cantrip. So
okay, so it's weird. I think it's an interesting one.
It's like I have a minute.
Yeah, let me just
I have a
double check.
minute of being besties.
For the duration, you have advantage on charisma checks directed at the creature. Yeah. Okay. Cool. And their mood. Wait, when the spell ends, the creature realizes their magic. Okay, cool. So you have a minute where they don't seem to be giving you any particularly bad looks, but you can say things here, and you have advantage on your charisma checks if there's anything you want to say. This guy immediately just stands up, steps down, breaks the table below his feet, and now squares up to yourself, Rael. He's about just over 6 foot, this individual, standing down, looking at you. Move.
Just staring him down. Like, just not moving. Like, I'm not going to allow you cause death in this. Like, no, you're not killing our friend. She's done nothing wrong. Have you any proof? Why are you judging her for actions that have not been done?
I'm stopping them before they happen. And
But you know that they are going to happen. Have no proof.
They always happen. I've killed hundreds. Every one of them turned into a monster. I'm sick of being too late. Rail, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Aye.
Mr. is definitely in the back, like, gonna be.
I got a nat 1.
You are
Sorry.
paralyzed and fall to the ground, unable to move. Your whole body seizes up. You can't move a single finger. You can't blink. You can barely breathe.
Oh gosh. I'm gonna panic. I will say, oh my god, the cold got to Rael. He's frozen. Hello, my friend. It's been so long that I haven't seen you. Why don't you have some soup with us? We have 1 minute, everybody. Well,
Give me
I'm
a
just gonna
persuasion
gesture to the
check.
chair next to me.
Yeah, give me a persuasion check with advantage then.
Oh lord. Why is this dice so evil? Oh, advantage. 24.
24. They will make a contested check. Wisdom save. That is going to be a 32 wisdom save.
Okay.
They look at you
Okay.
and they just grab Wisteria by the throat. Wisteria, you need to make either an acrobatics check or an athletics check.
God, I got a 12.
Okay, they grab you by the throat.
Can I, I'm just, like, while struggling, I guess, whilst I'm being fucking choked. Like, okay, so, maybe, you can just hold me hostage? That way you can make sure I don't, know any knowledge, and I can't grab power, I can't kill people, but I'll still be, like, just hanging around, not dead, just so I can doodle in some walls, I guess.
Sounds good. And with that, he steps, crashes through the wall. There's like a bolt of lightning as he travels. He's gone in like a blink. He's grabbing you by the neck. The two of you teleport outside, break through the wall. And as he does take that step, there's this burst of electrical energy that runs through all of you. I need you all to make dexterity saving throws, please.
Me included, or just...
No, you don't take it, but Rail, you automatically fail.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I'm
Sorry.
paralyzed.
Dexterity, yeah?
Yeah. And if someone could roll for Shahil.
I'll roll for Shahil.
Okay.
I've got his sheet as well, and I just
Okay.
get it up.
My
I'm going to
dice
say,
is
just for
being
the sake of
on
this, I think Trill would be fine.
Yeah, probably she would.
Oh no, it fell on the floor. What's that?
Oh no! Bad omen.
No.
That's plus.
Are you gonna call out on names and then?
Yeah, so starting with Oscar, what did you get?
8.
8, okay. Quill?
15.
Okay. I got a roll for Grug. It's a fail for Grug. Rail's a fail. What does Shihil get?
19.
19. Okay, so all of you fail, and you all take 40 points of lightning damage.
How many?
40.
Oh, that sucks.
Wisteria, you've teleported over here by these rocks. He grabs your neck, and he just slams your head into the stone. You are grabbed. It's a natural 20, and so with that, you take. That is 33 points of bludgeoning damage as your head just crashes against stone, and he breaks your head against the stone, like the stone breaks below you. We're gonna stop there and have a little break, and we're gonna come back.
Why would you do
I
this
was
to
just
us?
thinking about how I'm hungry. I know that.
Okay. There we go. We're gonna come back here in. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Finally.
have chairs to attack with.
Wisteria,
That just happened.
as he brings your face away from the rock and looks at you, they just say, "Die." And we're gonna leave it there. And we'll come back in, what, like half an hour? Does that work for people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. See
I can't
you
believe
all
that.
soon.
Kidnapped.
Oh my god!
Bye!
Bye.
Okay.
Oscar will look at Ghostly and say, "Frog, horse, frog. Do you wanna frog, horse? Do you wanna go on top of the frog, horse?"
Yeah, are you all right, mate?
Frog on top, frog.
Do you hit your head?
Oh my god.
I will go next to Madame Sprout and just put my hands on top of the frog. Safe, very safe.
Eternal Oscar right now.
Bubbles like does like a thing where like the sides of Bubbles' mouth kind of stretch to the sides and curl downwards like a, and you can sense what Bubbles is thinking, like, really, you think I'm good at this kind of stuff?
I'm just gonna look at him and was like, no, but I don't think I'm any better. You really want me to go up to that man and go like, oh, it's okay, she wasn't much of a loss. See, I can't.
Bubbles kind of points inside their mouth, and just you know what Bubbles is saying the whole time, and Bubbles is just trying to communicate like, I can't even talk.
I think that's the benefit.
Yeah,
Fine,
that's true.
okay. Ghostly, I think this might be for you.
What's that then?
Like, go give Brian a hug.
Oh, Brian's upset because there are splinters and bits on the floor.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oscar will look at Ghostly and say, "Frog, horse, frog. Do you wanna frog, horse? Do you wanna go on top of the frog, horse?"
Yeah, are you all right, mate?
Frog! On top, frog!
Do you hit your head?
Oh my god.
I will go next to Madame Sprout and just put my hands on top of the frog. Safe, very safe.
Eternal Oscar right now. You would notice that Bubbles does a thing where the sides of Bubbles' mouth kind of stretch to the sides and curl downwards and you can sense what Bubbles is thinking really, you think I'm good at this kind of stuff?
I'm just gonna look at him and it's like, no, but I don't think I'm any better. You really want me to go up to that man and go like, oh, it's okay, she wasn't much of a loss. See, I can't.
Bubbles kind of points inside their mouth and just you know what Bubbles is saying the whole time, and Bubbles is just trying to communicate I can't even talk.
I think that's the benefit.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Ghostly, I think this might be for you.
What's that then?
Go give Brian a hug.
Oh, Brian's upset because there are splinters and bits on the floor.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oscar will look at Ghostly and say, "Frog, horse, frog. Do you wanna frog, horse? Do you wanna go on top of the frog, horse?"
Yeah, are you all right, mate?
Frog! On top, frog!
Do you hit your head?
Oh my god.
I will go next to Madame Sprout and just put my hands on top of the frog. Safe, very safe.
Eternal Oscar right now. You would notice that Bubbles does a thing where the sides of Bubbles' mouth kind of stretch to the sides and curl downwards and you can sense what Bubbles is thinking really, you think I'm good at this kind of stuff?
I'm just gonna look at him and it's like, no, but I don't think I'm any better. You really want me to go up to that man and go like, oh, it's okay, she wasn't much of a loss. See, I can't.
Bubbles kind of points inside their mouth and just you know what Bubbles is saying the whole time, and Bubbles is just trying to communicate I can't even talk.
I think that's the benefit.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Ghostly, I think this might be for you.
What's that then?
Like, go give Brian a hug.
Oh, Brian's upset because Nagacinta's in bits on the floor.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oscar will look at Ghostly and say, "Frog, horse, frog. Do you wanna frog, horse? Do you wanna go on top of the frog, horse?"
Yeah, are you all right, mate?
Frog! On top, frog!
Do you hit your head?
Oh my god.
I will go next to Madame Sprout and just put my hands on top of the frog. Safe, very safe.
Eternal Oscar right now. You would notice that Bubbles does a thing where the sides of Bubbles' mouth kind of stretch to the sides and curl downwards and you can sense what Bubbles is thinking really, you think I'm good at this kind of stuff?
I'm just gonna look at him and it's like, no, but I don't think I'm any better. You really want me to go up to that man and go like, oh, it's okay, she wasn't much of a loss. See, I can't.
Bubbles kind of points inside their mouth and just you know what Bubbles is saying the whole time, and Bubbles is just trying to communicate I can't even talk.
I think that's the benefit.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Ghostly, I think this might be for you.
What's that then?
Go give Brian a hug.
Oh, Brian's upset because Nagacinta's in bits on the floor.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
3, 2, 1. Let's go, lesbians! Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Into the Multiverse. Last we left off, this strange figure that Rael believes to be called Blight Darklight showed up in the tavern, approached Wisteria, and has threatened to kill Wisteria, calling them a monster, and they claim to be a slayer of monsters. Rael, from history that you know about these beings, this being, they are someone who slayed countless Feylords in the past during the period in time known as the Century of Slaughter. Yeah, so with that, they paralyzed you, Rael. You just landed on the ground, completely paralyzed, then bolted out of the building, holding Wisteria by the neck, electrocuting all of you in the room, and then taking Wisteria's head and smashing it against a rock. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Woo! Guessing me included.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, everyone.
Dice is really betraying me today. I'm gonna use it this
I'm quite surprised. My dice have been awfully nice to me. I think they just miss being used.
Don't say it out loud.
How do you do
I love
initiative
you.
again?
You roll a d20 and add your dexterity modifier.
Okay.
Cocked.
All right.
Oh my god, this piece of paper.
So, who has gotten higher than 20?
Me,
Yo, what'd you get?
21.
21. Cool.
I need to roll for Shahil. Shit, one sec. No. Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Did Shahil get higher than 20?
No.
No, okay. I'm just going to turn down this music a teeny bit. There we go. Okay, so 15 to 20.
Yes.
What'd you get?
Shahil got a 18.
Okay.
That's
And Quill, what did you get?
Quill got a 17.
17. Okay. Oh, I'll roll for Trill as well. That's not great actually. It's a 9. So I'll put down Trill. And I'll roll for Grug. That's it. Okay. Okay, so 10 to 15.
Yes.
What did you get?
For Rael. Unlucky for some, 13.
Hey, alright then. Anyone else? Oscar, what did you get?
9.
9, okay.
Which is a good thing for a healer to go last.
Yeah, you can fix all the damage around the battlefield. Okay, beautiful. So let me just do a couple of things here. So take note of Grog's HP, and there's not much else. Okay. He doesn't do much else except smack with his sword, so just yeah. Okay. And then finally I've got to just there we go. I've got coolest thingies here. Okay, so starting things off first, Wisteria, what do you want to do?
Okay, so I have a plan.
Okay.
But for this plan to work, I just need to ask, how far away am I from the group? Like,
You just smash through that door, so that doorway back into that wall back into the tavern is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 30 feet from you.
Nice. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
I am going to cast Harm
Oh.
on. It is my level 6 spell. I've literally just got it.
Oh shit!
But
Okay.
I will be using it, and then I will be using my ability to use. What's it called? I want to use Misty Step, which is a bonus action. Because before I used my spell, not my
Yeah.
my ability.
Sure.
So
Okay.
I would like to use my ability to use Misty Step to go back into the tavern and literally just scream, "We gotta run!"
Okay. Cool. So you teleport
But
back into
first,
the
I
town.
need to cast Harm.
You're casting
because I
harm
wish
on them? Okay.
I wish to cast Harm on him.
You got it. Alright, so they make a constitution saving throw?
Yes.
Okay, so unfortunately, they got a 27 on their constitution save.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, I mean, my spell DC is 17.
Okay, so.
Right.
They do take half damage, right?
Yes, they do. So let me just roll 14d6 real quick.
That would have been very cool, though, if
Let me
did.
count how many I've got. Okay, there's, I think so. Shit, wait. Got 8.
Okay.
Oh, that's a nice sound! Okay. Let me just write all of these down. Oh, that's a lot of fucking 6s, actually. 6, 6.
That would have been a cool spell if they had failed, for sure.
2, 3, 2, 2. And that was 8. So I need to do 6.
Alright, okay.
Alien music for the vibes.
Very cool. Again, funnily enough, everyone in the inn doesn't seem to be too phased. They're kind of just watching a lot of this and then just kind of going back, trying to sip their drinks, not really drawing any attention to themselves. Maybe occasionally some of them just kind of shuffle away to the next table over. The only one who does look a little scared is the woman who delivered the package to you, who's now chugging back this gross, dark, greeny, black ale. How much damage is that, Wisteria?
I'm doing the math right now.
Oh yeah, no worries. It's okay.
Okay, and it was divided by 2. 21 damage.
21 damage. Okay. So pretty cool. So with that, how do you flavor this? I'm curious. How do you cast?
God. Okay, so because it failed, I don't get to have one of the conditions on him, or the conditions something that happens to me. But no, right? I can't give him one of the conditions, right?
Yeah, unfortunately he
Okay.
yeah, because he passed.
Okay, sick. I have never used a spell before, so I wasn't sure.
That's
Okay, sick. Let's just say that Wisteria failed simply because she was too scared. But I am pretty sure she would do something along the lines of just look at him and be like, "He said no death!" And then just try to use harm and then hurry off. There's literally nothing else. She's just too afraid to make it look cool.
Cool.
But yes, as she arrives on a tavern, she will look at everyone and just go, "You need to go now. Like, right now. Pack your stuff and let's go, okay? I should still have some movement, right?"
You do, yeah. Well, you have 30 feet of movement, so if you want, you can hop into the wagon.
I'm just gonna like, get off and I guess I'll just go next to Riel and kind of be like, "Let's go!" and just grab an arm and act as if I'm going to about to drag him, but I know that's probably an action, so I'll just.
Well, you can try to grab him, and you can move about. I'd say you can move just outside of the building if you'd like, or you can move towards the back door here.
Yeah, not going back into his eyesight, so
Okay.
definitely going towards the different direction. I'll just grab Riel,
Sure.
be like, "Paralyzed, wait, you can't leave, let's go, okay, this way. Let's go."
Got it. So I will say you're pulling Rail slowly out towards the door. Yeah. Sure, you know what? I can put you there. Bring you a little closer.
Pretty sure Wisteria's hair is red as well now.
Oh. Yeah, just from the blood, or
from the blood. She's just got a
Yeah.
fucking concussion.
True. So yeah, you pick up Rael. Rael's completely paralyzed and like rigid, but you can. It's hard enough to grab, but you do start moving with him.
Yes, that is what I do.
Okay.
Just, oh my god, sorry.
You got it. Okay. With that, at the end of your turn, he's going to use a legendary action to teleport back into the room. And he is going to throw a bolt. He's going to grab, dig his hand into the flame of the lantern that hangs on his hip, and he's going to throw the flame towards you. A bit of it comes away, launches towards you, and he's going to make an attack roll against you. And that is a very bad roll. That is a 15 to hit.
That doesn't hit.
Doesn't
Wait.
hit?
No, it hits. Fuck!
Oh no, shit, okay.
I was looking at my spell DC, not my AC. Oh man, I need to bulk up. Yeah.
Alright,
My AC is 14.
Oh shoot, okay. I need you then to make a strength saving throw, please. As this thing racks your body with energy, trying to slow it down, trying to seize it, trying to stop you
Oh
moving.
shit. No, baby, come back. Hold on. My dice fell. Oh, nice. Strength. 21?
21. You're fine. You're not, you don't stop on your tracks, but you do take 30 points of radiant damage.
Great.
As this goes deep, this pain goes right deep below your skin. You can feel it attacking very cells, every cell, individual cell is starting to be burnt up. Okay. Shahil's turn. Whatever Shahil would do.
Oh, Jesus. One second, let me get his, I don't have any of his, spells or anything though.
After Shahil is...
have...
Yeah, sorry. I was just going to say after Shahil is Quill, just so you can be thinking about what you want to do next.
Yeah. I do have last laugh. Well, if we're trying to run away, well, I don't know. I don't know if he'd shoot or if he'd try and help Wisteria, carry Rael out the fucking door.
I mean, with the two of you carrying Rael, you can move at the regular speed out of there.
He'll help.
Okay.
I'm out.
Alright. So you can grab him. So that's going to be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to just the door. And then you can use your action if you want to get all the way around out to the cart.
Yeah.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Or we can say, yeah. So you're all outside here. Carrying Rail. Okay. Coolaboola. So the pair of you just grab Rail, run around, knock down the doors, head outside, and a little frustrated that the bolt didn't seize you, Wisteria, he kind of just closes his fist and continues to step back outside the building to catch you on the other side. Alright, Quill, what do you want to do? And after that, it's Rail's turn.
Quill, from her vantage spot, can she see through that entryway that they made, that the guy made, smashing through? Just in front of him. Does she have a vantage spot for that?
As in, can she see him or can she see outside there?
Can she see outside?
Yeah,
into,
yeah, she can. Yeah.
Okay. She's gonna take out her lyre, and she's going to cast. She's gonna cast Wall of Thorns directly, like a huge line from the wall all the way across, so it slows him down a little bit.
You got it. How long is the line again?
It's just like a normal Wall of Thorns.
Okay. Does it say on the spell though how how long the wall is? I can look it up.
It's 120 feet. No, wait, no, that's
That's
from
the
me.
range.
60 feet long, 10
60.
feet high.
Okay, cool.
So she's just gonna make a huge barrier.
Yeah, perfect. So I will get
5 feet thick, if that helps.
Mm-hmm. It does. And 60 feet long. So it's gonna be. Let's see. 10, 20, 30. And you know, I can say it's a little longer as well. There we go. So wall of thorns just kind of completely cuts off that area and continues traveling, melding with the wall as well, and coming around, protecting the cart, give you a bit of shelter. Nice.
And for her bonus action, she would like to call upon Abel as a distraction.
Okay. Got it.
Because he seems to be after Feylords. I want to make a corporeal Abel.
Got it. I don't know if I have Abel as a token yet, but I will have to get around to that. For now, we will just get let's get this clear. Ooh. Alright, so corporeal Abel is going to try and distract them. So I will get you to make give me a spellcasting attack for this. See if I should hold them. Nice. Spell attack.
Is an 18.
18. All right. So you see Abel now dash out to from your spellcasting focus straight towards Blight. And there's a moment of, give me an insight check actually. There's definitely a moment of recognition in Abel's eyes as they dart towards the target, immediately ready to attack, and then stops right in front of them, just short.
10.
10, okay. Good to know. There's, you would notice, as much as what I've told you, there's definitely a bit of recognition in their eyes, and also Blight drops the sword for a moment as they both meet each other's gaze.
Oh, this is gonna suck. Okay. She's just going to help everyone else outside. So she's going to be does anyone seem to be lagging behind?
Not currently at the moment. You did see Wisteria struggling, but then she heals quickly on top of it, and they've dashed out of the building. Trill is ready to go with you if you want Trill to follow, but...
Yeah, she's gonna grab Trill's hand and just gonna make a break for the opening, but she's gonna keep an eye on Abel, because he may be dead, but he's still emotionally there. I don't want him to go through any emotional trauma.
Sure. So, because you are a rogue, you can also, if you wanted... Well, actually, you've used bonus action to cast your spirit. If you want, you can spend your action and movement to get as far as you can. That'd be like 50 feet. It'll be about 5, 10...
As I use my action to do the wall of thorns.
Oh, true. So you can you get about that far. You can get to the door.
That's as far as she wants to go. She's going to keep an eye, and she's going to stay there and make sure everyone can get out first before her.
Okay, you got it. Cool. So, Rael, what do you want to do? Well, you're paralyzed, actually. Sorry, I need you to make another... I need you to make a... Where is it? Sorry. Oh, shoot. It's... Yeah. Hold... Oh wow, no, you're just paralyzed for a minute. That's shit. No, at the end of each of your turns. So this at the end of your turn, you can repeat the wisdom saving throw.
Okay, so I'll just do another wisdom save.
Another wisdom save, yeah.
Okay, solid. I can't do shit. I'm paralyzed. That's a 14.
14, unfortunately, you're still paralyzed. This has like the strongest grip on you. Like every single atom in your body is frozen in place.
Okay, B.
Sorry. Unfortunately, yeah, you're just stuck there rigid as they carry your body out.
That's kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie.
It sucks for sure. Alright, with that, Grog is just going to, unable to... will he be smart? Grog kind of looks at you, Quill. It's just like, you're getting ready to attack, then turns back to you, just like, we go?
Yes, honey, let's please go.
And he runs over it, but like grabs a chair as he does and like tosses it in his direction. Just smashes against the wall behind him. He's like, and dashes out. With that, actually, he can move quite far. So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and then he can use his action to hop onto the wagon. He's going to start getting the horses like untied, and he's just gonna break the rope and get ready to move the horses. Okay. It is now Oscar and Trill's turn. So, Oscar, do you know what you want to do? Or do you want to meet?
Yeah.
Okay,
What's
yeah.
what?
Go for it. What do you want to do?
Okay. So I'm like, I've got this. This is. It's my moment to shine. So he's gonna go towards Rael and he's gonna check upon his condition. But he's like checking the pulse, checking the breath, checking the forehead, any fever, anything. I want to do a medicine check.
Go for it. Yeah, give me a medicine check. Actually, for this one, I will get you to give me an arcane check.
Ew.
Oh yeah, well I did roll quite nice in here. It is gonna be an 18 in total.
18.
Oui.
He is held by a very powerful 5th level spell called Hold Monster. There's the spell Hold Person, which is a 2nd level spell, which can only hold humanoid creatures. This thing can hold any beast, monstrosity, ooze, any creature that lives and breathes. It can hold them in place and keep them paralyzed for up to a minute. But you do know it's a concentration spell, so the caster, if they get hit, they might lose concentration. But for the next minute, Rael is paralyzed unless he manages to break out of this.
I'm a beast!
Fittingly, he did call Wisteria Monster, and you think that maybe the spell was
And you said
made
it's a
for
5th
her.
level.
It's a 5th level spell.
No bueno then, my plans. I'm just like...
You could use it to dispel magic if it was high enough. Or you can use dispel magic if you had something like that.
Well, I am a druid now, so I do not hate... Oh, I do!
You do?
Yeah, where... Oh, that's why I have it. I forgot. Well, seems like that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, cool. So let's say...
let me see, what do I need for this? It's instantaneous, no fancy components. Interesting. Okay. Then I'll dispel the shit out of this puzzle.
Yeah, so I need you to... make an ability check using spell. DC... Okay, for each... So I need you to make a spell casting ability check. So this is just going to use your wisdom modifier on the roll. So you're going to roll a d20 and add your wisdom modifier on it. And if it beats a 15, you can break the effect on Rael.
Okay. Wow. All right. Let's give this a try then. Please be good, dice, please.
It's a 4.
Then my modifier is 4, so it's an 8.
8. Unfortunately, this thing is too potent, and you try to break through, and there's just this shockwave that sends your hands back as you try to focus your spell on Rael. And yeah, whatever magic is casting, this is incredibly potent. But really good try, though. That would have been really... That's exactly what you needed to do.
Can I go invisible as my bonus action?
Yeah, absolutely. You
I like
can.
stomped in frustration and I disappear.
Absolutely, 100%. I would say as well, because you cast an action there, I've just moved you the amount of movement you could have made to just get out the door. Yeah, that just to say. But I would say you would have been doing the medicine check as you were running alongside them, but they've just gone ahead. Okay. It's now Trill's turn, so Trill is going to hurl a dagger in the direction of this guy. It's a natural 1, and you just see Trill for a moment just seize up, has the dagger in hand, and starts to breathe heavily. And starts freaking out, the hand starts trembling, the dagger drops. They grab you, Trill, like grab your hand tighter, wrap you up in their arms, pick you up, and just start to bolt out of there. And so they're going to move the pair of you just here. Okay. Top of the round is Blight's turn. But there is an interaction just as you leave, Quill. You'd see this brief interaction between Abel and Blight.
Oh, drama.
And Abel just relaxes, opens their hands up, just kind of like showing that they have nothing on them. They're dead. There's nothing they can do to harm Blight. They say, "Nephew, what are you doing?" And Blight just looks them dead in the eyes, continues walking through them, and just says, "Cleaning up your mess." Continues moving on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will say that for this, Abel does grab hold of Blight and tries to slow him down, and then slows down his movement, so he has to take a full action as well to continue moving to the doorway. And that's as far as he can move before he completely shrugs off Abel's ghost, and Abel's ghost disperses and breaks apart. And now, Oscar, you just see this guy looming around the corner of the door, looking at you.
Would Quill have felt Abel break? Obviously.
Yeah, as you would leave, it would have happened just as Quill grabbed you. You left out through the doors. Give me a religion check.
God, my dice likes a 5. That's a fucking indeed. Give me 1 second. Religion. That's an 8.
8. You notice Abel's spirit vanish for sure. Oscar, however, you would see Abel's spirit move into the lantern at Blight's hip.
Oh.
He stole my. I'm killing him.
All right.
Dear.
It's Wisteria's turn. Oh, I can't hear you. There we go. There we go. I can hear you.
I would also like to try what Oscar was trying. I would like to use the spell magic.
Sure, you got it. So same thing again. You're gonna add your wisdom modifier onto this.
So my wisdom modifier onto my dice.
Yeah, and actually you have the
I'm
magical.
proficient.
No, that's not with this particular one. You don't add your proficiency
that
bonus.
would be for saving throw. Okay.
Yeah, but you do add whatever bonus you have because of the magical arcane tablet, which is a +3, I believe.
I forgot.
I think it's +3. Okay. So roll with your wisdom modifier +3 on a d20.
Okay. 19.
19. With that, Rael, your whole body you can move it again. It goes completely limp for a second. You collapse onto the ground for a moment as Shahil and Wisteria suddenly let go of you with the sudden change in your movement. And you're no longer paralyzed.
Kind of lying there just for a hot second like, oh my god, and just gets up and starts ushering people into the cart as quickly as possible. He doesn't want to waste any time around this dude. Like, we need to go now.
Yeah. Can I grab Quill?
Yeah.
And just like take her with me to the cart.
Yeah, you can alley-oop Quill into the back of the cart. Absolutely. And Quill's small.
Sorry,
so...
man, you were right next to me.
Yeah. And because Quill is small, it won't like impede you or anything. You can just fly up, drop the two of you back in the back of the cart. Perfect. No problem.
Yeah, that's all I wish to do in my turn.
You got it. At the end of your turn, ooh, that's nasty. Yeah, I'll do that. Blight is going to raise up his sword and then just slams it straight down to the ground. And for a second, nothing happens, but then the floorboards all start to break up and rise up as a shockwave bursts out of the sword. The entire building shakes, all the windows explode outwards. The ground itself, a whole wave of earth comes up and comes right under all of your feet. I need everyone to make strength saving throws, please.
Strength.
Oh yeah, it's great. It's about time.
I'm changing dice. This is the third or fourth time I'm changing dice.
So even if you're in the cart, I will get you to roll. So Quill, what did you get?
17.
17. Okay, that's a fail. Wisteria?
8.
8 is a fail. Grog rolled a... Oh, that's terrible. 18, still a fail. Rail, what did you get?
Just to ask, would I be able to hold Hill or not really? It's just too sudden.
You could, but you're also prone on the ground currently.
Okay, well, I got a 27.
With a 27, I think the two of you will be fine. As you dash up to your feet, grab Shahil, and the two of you actually spin through the air, like pirouette through the air for a split second, as the wave comes just under your feet, so you two are fine. Okay, and for Quill, or Trill, sorry, they're actually fine. They do kind of like a little backflip through the air. They're fine. They're no problem. And Oscar, which do you get?
That'll be a 10.
10. Okay, so unfortunately, Oscar, you fall prone as the shockwave knocks you down. Wisteria and Quill, who are in the cart, the pair of you do as well, as the cart flies up and crashes down. The pair of you do fall prone, but you're also you're in the cart, so you're
Are
safe.
the horses okay?
Actually, that's a good point. Okay, horse number 1 passes.
No, the horse is
And horse number 2, unfortunately, does collapse down. The harness kind of comes loose a little bit on them, but they are currently prone. That's a good point. Horses need to be
I'm killing him. He's hurt my horse. He took my able.
Why would you mention the horses? Don't look at me that way.
He would remember eventually.
Quill, you can take an inspiration.
Thank you.
God, shut up. Fuck you.
Okay, so that is their turn. Actually, no, they're going to grab a chair and just throw it at you, Oscar.
You watched.
Am I still invisible though?
True. No, they can't see you. No, they wouldn't do that. Absolutely not. No, absolutely. So that's their turn. With legendary
Sorry
actions.
for taking your opportunity to throw a chair.
No, absolutely. You have every right not to be hit by a chair.
WWE.
It's Shahil's turn. Whatever he would do, as you pirouette back down onto the ground.
Okay, going hill, he'd probably grab Trill and get on the cart as well.
Okay. Run over, grab her arms.
Yeah.
Okay, so with that, I can just about get up there. I'll get you to make an athletics check for Shahil, because he's not the strongest, but Trill isn't very big. But regardless.
It's a 16.
16 is enough. That's perfectly fine. So with that, just kind of scoops up Trill, jumps onto runs up the neck of the horse that just fell down, runs up its ass, slides along the shaft coming out of the cart, gets into the driver's seat, throws Trill behind them. And yeah, he's in. He's ready to get the horses moving.
Amazing.
Okay. I will then roll for a check for the horse, see if it can start to stand up. And yeah, this horse is starting to stand up, get ready to move. I will say he's going to just start the cart moving, unless you have any.
I mean, I don't think he's.
Yeah.
I mean.
No. I'm sorry. No, I totally no. You tell me what he is.
I was just gonna ask, unless either him or Trill gets the cart, I think one of them would get the cart moving. But I was gonna say, Shahil might get out his last laugh and just aim it, just in case, like if he.
Yeah. No. Perfect. Okay. So we can have him in the back.
We'll get the cart moving. Yeah. I think it'll probably be Trill or Grog in the front.
Okay. All right. So with that, I can say the cart. Just gonna move 10 feet. Okay. So with that, it's Quill, and then after that will be Rael. So Quill, what do you want to do, if anything?
Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Okay, there you go. How tall is this dude?
Just over 6 feet.
Just over 6 feet. Oh fuck. Do we run away? Okay. Oh shit. Oh fuck me. Can we? She can't do shit at all. It's a silly idea, but is he within the doorway?
From the angle that you're at, you can't see them.
Can't see him. I don't know why this girl fucking put me on the cart. I need to be off of it.
You can always get off the cart.
Yeah, can she climb over everyone onto the horse?
Oh yeah, sure.
Just
Give
onto
me.
the horse's
I'll
neck.
get you to make, because the horse is moving. I'll get you to make an acrobatics or athletics check.
Oh my god, that's really. Acrobatics, please.
Okay.
17.
17's fine. You run along past everyone, run along the end of the horse, and at the moment they're not in line, but you can hold an action if you would like, so that when you see him, you can do whatever you want to do.
Yeah. She wants that lamp.
Oh,
She's going to try and get the lamp.
Okay.
So she's going to take out her lyre.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to hold levitate.
Oh shit. Okay, fuck. Nice.
She's going to hold levitate. Can she do two? Like, can she intertwine two songs together and do two at the same time?
With this, it's one action per spell.
Is it one action? Okay.
Yes, unfortunately.
That's fine. She's going to hold levitate. So the moment she sees him, she's going to try and levitate that lamp off of him. And she's going to shout back to Shahil, whenever you have the opportunity, either shoot the lamp or shoot him.
Let's go. Okay. Fuck. Okay, that's really interesting. Okay. It's Rael's turn. What do you want to do? Rael, are you there?
Rael?
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry. Hello. It's my go, yes?
Yep, I'm gonna say the horse is gonna move
Amazing.
another 10 feet.
Going. Okay. Gonna look around and be like, where the fuck is Oscar? Even though I was paralyzed, did I see him go invisible? Like.
Yeah, I would say yeah.
Okay.
Give me a perception check, see if you know where he is.
Perception. Okay. Perception. It's a 17.
17. You can't see any big furball tracks anywhere from where he left off because there is a lot of snow. So you can assume that he's roughly in the same spot.
Okay, I'm gonna, whilst the card is moving, he's gonna run beside it and try and just be like calling for Oscar, and so just reach out his hand, just be like, just if you're there, just please fucking take it. And it would try and yoink him up whilst the cart is moving. Like,
Sure.
I guess kind of like a hold on to the side of the cart whilst it's moving and reach his hand down.
Okay, cool.
Wants him to, he will literally just drag him.
Nice.
Like,
You got it. Is Oscar gonna grab Han? Do you think?
Shit. Cause there was something I wanted to do, but I'm not sure. Can we roll it out to figure out?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
What do you want to? Give me for Oscar. I can say. You've got a thing that you want to do. So if it is a, give me do whatever you want. However you want to do this. I won't take charge here.
Because when is my turn? Is my turn after?
It's Grug, but he's not really going to do much.
No.
So straight out, yeah, it pretty much is, yeah.
Okay, because I wanted to be sneaky and cast something. I wanted to cast Entangle to stop the guy from running after us.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to entangle him before I grab Rael's hand.
Okay.
Sure. If it's possible.
I mean, Rael's got their hand out. You can hold your action rail to pull Oscar in whenever he grabs hold of it.
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah.
So we can say you're on the edge of the wagon. You're ready to pull him in whenever Oscar is willing to put out their hand. The cart's going to keep moving. So Rael, you're hanging on. The cart's picking up speed. You're slowly getting in line of sight with this person, Quill. At that moment, Oscar, you can cast Entangle if you'd like.
Yes, please. And once I cast the things, I am actually becoming visible again.
That's true. Yeah.
So
Okay.
you can see me. I'm just on the floor with my butt on the snow.
You know what? For this, because you are invisible and they don't know where this is coming from, I will say they roll this at a disadvantage.
Nice.
Good stuff. So what do I roll for this?
It's them rolling against your spell DC. So
them rolling against my
yes. So this is because they typically have advantage against these things. They have it. It's just a straight roll, strength save, and that is a 30.
That beats it.
Fortunately, but I will get you to roll a spell attack if you want to try and unhook the lantern with your voice.
Yes! Yes!
If you do, I will love you.
Yeah. So
happening.
yeah, give me a spell attack. This is
no.
against their DC, their armor. So it's going to be a 21 is the check.
Is there any way I can give Bardic Inspiration from where I am while holding? Or is that no?
Not on your turn. You would have to be on your turn, unfortunately.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Oh, wait, one sec. I think I have a thingy.
Garden?
Where is it? Shit, where is it?
Is this your?
This is my
It's like gives
first
people
problem.
like a +2 or something on their saves and things.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, so you get a. Yeah, you get a +2 to that. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you can add 2 more to your spell attack. So make sure you're adding your proficiency and your wisdom modifier.
Yeah, I have the spell attack.
Okay, perfect.
So, that'll be...
So you can add 2 more to
Okay.
that.
Oh my god, please be good. Oh, okay. No, not bad. Fucking math. 13 plus 8 plus 2. That's 21.
That's
23?
23, and with that, the vines come up around
my
this
God.
guy. He tears through the vines, but one sneaky, tiny little vine unhooks the latch from the lantern.
Yes.
And as the cart goes by, you grab hold of Rael's hand, coming invisible. Quill, you drag the lantern straight into your hands, and you guys start to ride away. And
We ransacked this man.
with that, there is just like, you see his eyes that are glowing green flare up behind the helmet. He rips off the helmet, reaching out his hand, and just says "No!" as he dashes after you guys out through the doors. comes on the track. The cart is still getting away. I need Rail to give me a strength check. See if you can pick up Oscar. Oscar's a big boy, so.
It's a big boy. Okay, strength check. Sorry, a strength saving throw.
No, just be a strength check.
Is that just plus?
Plus your strength modifier, yeah.
Not proficiency.
No.
Okay, solid.
It's not too difficult, but because Oscar's also.
24.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So Oscar into the back of the wagon. All of you dash off as you continue running away, racing away. You have the lantern. They are going to. They're going to try to cast chain lightning as they bring their sword forward, pointed at you, and shoots off a bolt of lightning towards Wisteria. So, Wisteria, I need to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, guys. This might be it.
Oh my god.
There's a 7.
7. Okay.
Alright.
You then, I will say.
Just lay it on me, brother.
Also, Oscar, Shahil, and Rael, as this lightning hits Wisteria into the chest, the lightning bolt shoots out and hits the 3 of you as well. So I need you all to make dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
Wisteria,
so cool.
you take 46 points of lightning damage.
I am down.
Okay.
What was that? Dexterity?
Dexterity saving throw, yeah.
I see.
So I had 19 health before. Do I need to, does that automatically give me any fails? Or?
No. It just drops you to 0. If it did bring you to minus your max HP in one hit, then you would be dead. But that's.
Okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
So, Rael, what did you get?
I got a 13.
13, okay. That's a fail. Oscar? Oh, sorry. Yeah, what did Shahil get?
Shahil got a 24.
That it absolutely passes.
It's a
So
little boy.
yeah, he's fine. He's going to take half the damage.
Damage.
Yeah, so Rael, you take 32 points of lightning damage.
I think that's probably me. Oh wait, I haven't added the extra D10 for health for leveling up, but I'll work it out. 1 sec.
Sure.
Sorry, that was 32.
32, and half of that for Shahil, so Shahil takes 16 lightning damage. And then Oscar, what did you get?
Natural 20.
Nice. So with that, I will say you managed to grab the lightning that hits you. You tug it. You kind of redirect it up into the sky as thunderclouds start to form above you. And I will say that that damage that would have hit Shahil doesn't do any damage. And the lightning goes straight up into the sky. Thunderclouds immediately form and it begins raining.
Jesus Christ! You're the new 4. Oscar's the new 4 confirmed.
Oh yeah.
I love it!
And the cart continues now, moving faster still. And for that moment, you feel like you've gotten away. They're just shouting at you, roaring. Their whole body is starting to shake. The ground itself is rumbling. The sky is rumbling with thunder and lightning. You turn back, rain-soaked bodies, and they start to position themselves in an athlete's position, like a sprinter about to take off. They look at you, they see Wisteria is unconscious, and they do the same lightning step, now appearing in the wagon with all of you.
What the fuck? No, get out!
No, get out!
Sorry. I thought I was muted.
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
I was just gonna ask, with the lantern, would have been able to kind of figure out anything about it in the meantime, or has things just gone too quickly?
If you want, yeah. So, Quill, you're the one with it. Give me a religion check. You can make it with advantage because you have a very strong connection with spirits and you've been building on that connection.
Okay, thank you for the advantage. I do so love that. 17.
17. You've never felt so many spirits in one place. And you get the sense that this lantern holds hundreds, if not thousands, of very powerful spirits inside of it.
Can she figure out a way? Does she sense a way of opening it or letting them out?
Not with a 17, but you do know that this thing is also kind of like a little bit of a black hole, like a sinkhole. Like if he was in possession of this when he took out Wisteria, her soul would have probably gone into that straight away. But because you hold it, she's not outright dead right now.
Okay.
Is there anything you want to do with it before he dashes into the cart?
I would like to see if she can take anyone out of it. Can she like pull someone out?
Okay, yeah, give me a... I'll get you to make... Because this is all happening at the same time. Yeah, I'll get you to make a... give me a straight charisma check.
Charisma check. So I just do D20 and my charisma bonus, right?
Yeah, exactly. So it's a hard DC. It's going to be an 18.
Well, that's definitely not it. It's a 9.
9, you try to pull someone out, but they're all just so tangled and knotted together, and it's just... You try to reach into the flames, and they burn you, and immediately have PTSD of your house burning down.
You still love PTSD!
Yeah, no, unfortunately, the flames just... They bite at you, and...
Does the lantern that I have, is it similar to the one that he has? Do they look the same?
They look the same, but that's as far as it goes, you think.
Just looks. They don't feel the same. Okay.
No. This one feels different. Your one reveals spirits, this one catches them. But you do get a sense that there's some sort of connection between his sword and this lantern.
His sword? She's just going to quickly shout to the others, his sword! Do something to the sword!
So immediately, he's now like bolting through the air, slow motion. He's like in the air. You realize he hasn't teleported. He's just moved at like so fast that he moves like lightning, and he's now in the air, lands on the cart with all of you. Wisteria, it's your turn. Give me a death saving throw, please.
Got it. It's been a while, you know.
It's been a while, but I forget.
Usually I'm rolling death saves every week. I know, it's been a while.
It's been a while.
Oh no.
What?
I got a nat 1.
Oh.
That is
That's
two
two
fails.
fails.
Yeah.
I know.
So one more fail and you are dead.
Oh, shit.
Thanks for saying that in a really comforting voice, Gabe. Really
very
helps
sorry.
around in these difficult times.
Shahil's turn. Rain coming down on top of the cart. You haven't had time to like pull up the roof of this thing. What is he doing? And after that, it's going to be Quill's turn. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. 1 sec. I'm just gonna try and like... I want to try and find if I can... Because I remember Cass sending over screenshots of his spells and shit. Sorry, bear with me.
No, you're fine.
Unless, do you have them, Gabe?
I don't have his spells, unfortunately, but I do have...
Oh, that's fine.
I do have abilities that his ring can do.
Or what, to get Tyr out?
Yeah, if you want to have that, I can send it to you.
Ooh. I forget, what's his relationship with Tyr right now? It's on quite good terms at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of like... he's kind of like a bit of a dad figure for him, I guess, at the moment.
Yeah, okay, so...
I will send you a screenshot, and you can have a little think, if you'd like, and we can go back to Quill while this is happening.
Yeah, thank you.
So I will just send this to you. in private chat, and you can have a look through there and see if any of those things are something that he wants to do. They will require as well like some persuasion, but I think by the fact that Tyr's granddaughter, their life is at risk right now. I think he can
it's whatever. A pretty good decider.
Yeah. So whatever is happening right now, you can see like the ice is starting to spread around. The gold is starting to crack, and his entire chest is starting to get covered in this breastplate of ice. As Tyr is trying to get out. Quill, is there anything you'd like to do though? As soon as he lands onto the wagon.
And she just use her turn to see if she can concentrate on the lamp. Just focus on it. See if she can try again. Like fuck the PTSD. She's gonna.
Yeah, you can try again. Give me another check with a charisma. Yeah, another charisma check.
21.
Okay. With that, you search around, you feel around for the presence of some sort of creature, and you feel something feral and terrified, but with that fear comes aggression, and they're just like a wild animal pushed into a corner, and you grab hold, and you pull out this large crocodile creature with this humanoid bipedal crocodile with these curling horns that stretch back and curl around at the tips. Two very large canines come down, giant fangs, and then they have feathers coming out from their shoulders, coming out from their thighs, and their scales are streaked purple and black. They have an incredibly long set of jaws that end with those fangs, and they leap up, and immediately this spirit of this crocodile creature leaps onto the back of Blight, and I'm going to make a contested check between them.
I love that description, Gabe, but my brain got empty after crocodile, so I may request.
Amazing! This was amazing.
I wish to draw this man so much. I love Harold.
Yes, the classic NPC that I pull out of my ass on this. No, I swear, this is the real character in the lore and history. Yeah, with that, they leap onto the back of him, grab onto his cloak, and he is now falling back off the edge of the cart. The crocodile is now running along with feet alongside the cart, grabbing the cloak, tugging him off. He's not quite fallen off yet, but he is falling off the edge of this cart. Kind of his head being tugged back as this thing's trying to tug off his cloak and pull him off. Okay, and yeah, as they are pulling him and running along, they're just like, "You killed my family! You killed my friends to get to me!" Shihil, what is he doing right now?
Yeah, I am definitely gonna call upon Daddy Tyr.
Daddy Tyr!
Daddy Tyr! Just kind of like, getting into the mind space with the old git, and is Tyr awake? Do I need to slap him awake or something?
No, there's like inside Shihil's chest is like this beating drum, just kind of like when the ice keeps cracking and cracking. He wants to get out.
So he's kind of like, what are you waiting for? It's like just sort of shouting in like angry Russian that like Wistaria's dying, like, why are you being a pussy? Get out here. Help me.
Is there anything in particular that he wants to use? He has, in that moment, he understands the power that lies dormant in him. With what's left of Tyr's abilities is on that list of things that I sent you. So, are any of those things something that he wants to do right now?
I was thinking about the think it was like spike growth.
Oh yeah, spike growth. Yeah, for sure.
Or like, I think it's. I don't know what Big B's hand is though.
Oh yeah, we can do that.
What's the hand?
No, that's gonna be fun. All right.
Big B's hand. We'll go for Big B's
So
hand.
you watch as this large arm bursts out of Shahil's chest, completely made out of ice, and it just breaks away, and this massive fist forms in the air and comes crashing down and just like breaks through this guy's face, smashes into right into the face of Blight. Like crashes and breaks his armor. His helmet splits in two, and his armor kind of cracks and breaks. The cloak rips. Half the cart gets broken away as the shockwave rocks the entire the cart that you're in. Everyone bounces up for a second as he slams down, bashes into the ground. You see it like makes there's like an indent in the ground, like a cartoon character being punched into the ground, like having fallen from several hundred feet, like the coyote or whatever. What's his name?
Oh yeah.
And he's just slammed straight into the ground. Ice and snow crack all around the point of impact, and the spirit leaps on top of him and just starts gnarling, like ripping through him. Eventually pulls the sword up, stabs the spirit, and the spirit energy goes right back into the lantern. That's no, it wouldn't actually, because he doesn't have the lantern anymore. The spiritual energy would disperse up into the air, but then change as it starts to rise up. It would then go straight towards you, Quill, to your planchette, and you would gain this beast to replace Abel for now.
I don't want to replace my
Thank
you. I'll put him out eventually.
With that, he slowly breaks himself out of the snow and the ice. And at that point, you are all too far ahead for him to catch up anymore. You hear him roar, and the ice and the air quakes with his roar. But for now, you're safe, and you've gotten away as you go deeper into the depths of Jotunheim. And we will leave it there for this week.
Oh my fucking god.
I'm personally not okay with that.
I did have a question though, because
Yes.
I do have a reaction, but I didn't know how to like put myself into the talking. I didn't know.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, absolutely. There's a
it's
few
hard
turns.
to figure out, but I do have a reaction that I could use when someone next to me gets hit, and I give him 2 temporary hit points.
Okay.
And I'm not sure if that would work on someone that is already unconscious.
Unfortunately,
so I wanted to ask.
yeah, no. So unfortunately, with temporary hit points, they can't bring you back.
They
from
cannot.
conscious.
Okay.
Yeah. So unfortunately, that would have been cool, but this just doesn't work out mechanically, unfortunately.
Am I okay to give a quick heal to Wisteria?
Absolutely, yeah. 100%, yeah, no, 100%. As you do get away and you get that distance, you finally can go straight down to Wisteria and bring Wisteria back. And
I'll do a cure wounds then, yeah.
in that moment, I will say, Wisteria, as you black out, you get these distant memories come to you, not of your own, but of a few of the Fey Lords that were wiped out about 1,000 years ago. And you are just a small girl with one single horn coming out of the side of your head. Strange patches of scales up your arm. In the mind of this girl, you're kind of tugging down that sleeve to hide those scales so no one can see them. And you make your way out, you can smell smoke, and you go out to your whole village and it's being burnt down, green flames burning the entirety of your village. Everyone is slaughtered, and you just see this one soldier marching towards you with a green glowing sword in their hands. They raise it up, and without a second's thought, they bring it down, cleave you in two. And then you wake up.
So at what cost?
Hey,
Nice, bitch.
No permanent damage!
Oh no, we gotta roll for that. Absolutely.
You piece of shit! I threw a rubber, it's fine.
Alright, before we end here.
My permanent damage.
Alright, I'm just getting the book up here. Is this the right one? Let me see. Okay, wait. This is the wrong book. Okay, this is the one. Apologies. I need you to roll the D100 regardless.
Great, okay.
If you're gonna age back magically again.
I swear to God. At this point, I feel like I'm cursed.
You just like got your head hit so hard you just age regress even more.
Oh dear.
D100.
Aha, here we go. So, what did you get on your D100?
11.
11, that's pretty low. Wow, out of all of the things that you could have gotten, when you open your eyes, your vision is blurred. And you can't see quite as well as you were able to before.
The concussion.
Hey, that means you can wear the glasses that allow you to read in all of the languages all the time.
Unless they're not prescribed, then they're fucked.
They're not prescribed glasses, no.
Fuck.
Okay, we can get you some glass.
So, yeah, for now on, you have disadvantage on perception checks, and range attacks also have disadvantage. Yeah. You see a blurry Oscar in front of you, and...
I don't like permanent damage!
If you had gotten 1 point less, you would have lost your nose. So, I mean, out of all the things there, you're sandwiched between a broken limb and a lost nose. I feel like the blurred vision is...
I think you got the best.
Is the better of the three. Yeah.
Okay, so from now on, I have disadvantage on perception.
Perception and ranged attacks as well.
Great, so everything I do, great.
You'll figure it out. It's fine. It's funny though.
I got fixed. I got these. Look, no, listen. Like, I got my eyes are fixed. I got these fancy eye drops.
You do. That's
good. I cast Great Restoration on myself.
But it might work if you use Great Restoration. But yeah.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. But yeah, welcome to Jotunheim, everyone.
No.
What an entrance.
Thank you for that.
Yeah. All right. So you are being pursued by a Feylord hunter. You're in the realm where the Checkered Court reside. You're heading to Demu's temple, and somewhere along the way, trailing slowly behind you as well, might be Wisteria's parents.
Yeah. May I know, just because, is there... I know that the crocodile took Abel's place. Is there a way of swapping them? Like, in the game, like later on, if she can get Abel out, is that something?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. But for now...
As much as I like the crocodile,
I
love Abel way more.
Absolutely, but yeah, unfortunately Abel is stuck in there, and until you find out how to get him out, you have the crocodile thing instead.
Okay. I may need that description again of what the crocodile looks like.
You got it, no worries. I'll put it in the
He
chat
sounds so
afterwards.
cool. Thank you.
Alrighty then. Thank you everyone for watching the stream, and I'll see you in 2 weeks.
Oh wait, should I do the thing? Should I do the thing?
Yeah,
Do the
go for it.
thing.
Go do the thing.
Okay. So thank you again, everyone who is still watching, or is tuned in, or is watching this on YouTube. Wonderful. Thank you for finding us. We have a bunch of social medias. We have a TikTok now. We have a Twitter, and we have an Instagram. Every so often we do update those. We have a couple of videos on DMing on TikTok. And as you've probably found on YouTube, we have a whole bunch of our past recordings and our other groups. It's not just us playing. We have like 3 other groups that are playing. So it'd be very nice of you if you could give everyone a little look. Thank you again for watching, and I hope to see you again in 2 weeks.
Thank you very much, Kat. Absolutely. We'll see you all soon. Bye.
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 Bye.